spires of Sibelius whirl below you. 1,000 mansions and noble estates competing for space amongst a forest of spires and flying banners. Your mission is clear. Bulagor Thrung is the last of a proud line. His dynasty squandered on ecstasy. He has turned to heresy as an entertainment. Somewhere in his manor is a museum of apostasy that you must locate and investigate. The Centillion Protectorate is attempting to take Thrung alive, if possible, for questioning. The Valkyrie swoops down low over House Thrung. The compound walls enclose a mansion with one wing covered by glass, the rest of the building a frowning Gothic monstrosity. Rows of tombs cover the gardens around the mansion, and household troops, tiny specks from this height, rung along the walls and through the grounds. Men of the Protectorate! Yells the captain, hanging on to one of the handholds mounted overhead. We drop in 30 seconds! Come down fighting and check your targets! And he just kind of shoots you guys a nasty look. And you're coming down to the false chapel. Find the proof you need and try not to get yourselves killed.
Thumbs up.
Roger.
So, yeah. Objective is try and take the guy alive and search for the forbidden text artifacts and whatnot. I can give you guys a full briefing if you want before you kick it off, or if you just want to get to it.
I'm probably just getting to it.
The full briefing is probably going to be sand level stuff.
Okay, let's get to it.
It's actually not too bad.
I love sand, but goddamn.
I mean, you have a picture of the guy at the very least.
That's good.
Is it sand level as in like the image of
only-
the reading
It's only
is
3
unreadable?
paragraphs, but...
What I remember about sand is that the image of it, like, there was like a text and you took an image of it, and I could
Yeah.
not, like, read it.
Yep. So... Yeah.
Sand was great because just anytime you asked any questions, there would just be silence, and then right back into the speech. It's like the worst college professor in history.
He wasn't much of a college professor.
What's the perils of the warp die, by the way? Is it 9?
It's a D100.
No, I mean, what do you need to roll on power dice to get it? 9?
9.
Okay.
Right. So, as the Valkyries swoop down, the side doors slide open with a thudding, well, a thudding noise, really. And the pair of Protectorate guardsmen bring heavy bolters to life, shattering the windows of the chapel's skylight, creating a clear point of entry for you. Well, for you guys.
How'd we get?
Yeah. And you guys have been equipped with grab chutes, because of course they're not going to give you ropes and hope for the best.
I was gonna
They
say,
give us a
are
hope
we
the
gonna make
Valkyrie,
an
like, slide
agility save or
sideways?
die?
No, if we
Straight
get a
up.
rope, then you know that, like, halfway down, like, right after we got past the broken window, the Valkyrie would, like, careen to the side, slicing the rope, and we'd just plummet.
So as the grab chutes slow your fall to a manageable speed, you're able to get a clear view of the landing area. 2 rows of steel benches with cushioned backs line the area. There is a squat stone dais, probably reserved for sermons. And the intel has shown this area empty. Unfortunately, a pair of guard have fallen back to this position along with a servitor. Its left side converted to a metallic housing for an auto gun. So, while you guys are dropping, you guys are going to have to give me some checks.
Okay.
Otherwise, so if you roll, if you're successful, you land on your feet. If you're not, well, you're starting the fight on the ground.
Which could
Good.
be good if you're being shot at.
Yeah, if you're on the ground, you hopefully you're behind a bench.
So what are we giving
So
you?
I need, if you have acrobatics, you can roll that. Otherwise, you're going to be rolling just straight agility.
Agility,
Got
my
it.
best stat.
Agility, my most neutral stat.
Honestly, I'm carrying like 80 pounds of equipment. It's not surprising I hit the ground and just fucking collapsed.
We are agile.
The moment I understood the weakness of my flesh.
So Daka and Baragudi, you guys hit the ground and kind of have to crouch into a roll, which leaves you both prone. Tippy, you're able to at least catch your feet and land upright.
I hit the
So,
ground, sound like a sack of bullets. Which I more or less am, honestly. I've got like 400 rounds of ammo on me.
all right. So let me go ahead and roll for the troopers. All right, I don't have a token for these guys. I need to roll for that. Troopers, because I don't feel like trying to find trooper guys.
There's the I'm on the ground button.
True, yeah, back pain.
Back pain.
Yeah. That's what the icon's called.
There you go. I'll give them their nameplates. I think you guys can see the nameplates right now.
Nope.
I'll have to set it so you guys control. That's so annoying. Oh, here.
Not ideal.
Player positions. There we go. There you go. You should be able
And
to see them.
this is the actual battle setup right here.
There are no maps in this book. I have checked. It's very sad. And frankly, this is going to be pretty fast, I assume. So,
This is Dark Heresy we're talking about.
We might die here.
We might die
Yeah, no,
here,
this is true.
and we might both sides might run out of ammunition before they ever hit someone.
Well, I mean, our first fight in Dark Heresy was like fucking 8 rounds of nothing and then 2 rounds of slaughter. God, I
that's how
love
it
Dark
is.
Heresy.
Everyone's fine until they're really not.
Yeah. It's nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, God!
I think this is going to add it to the thing, but we'll go ahead and see if it does, because that would be really nice. Oh, it does. Oh, good.
Bench.
Friggin' heck, both troopers are like equally bad. I guess they're better than Daka.
Yeah, I hit the ground like a fucking sack of potatoes.
Yep.
Which, as I said, not surprising. But I'm built for the long fight, not the quick one.
Okay, so you guys are 30 meters off. There's not a like description, and you guys can jump into the pews.
All right.
Okay, so we should be like back here.
I guess.
Those are made up pews. I just made those up. So
Okay.
don't take
Yeah.
those as actual.
So
But yeah, right here.
And it sounded like we were landing like around a dais that was surrounded by pews.
Yeah, you guys are kind of in the center of the room because they've fallen back into the room. So
Mhm.
here, we'll go ahead and grab them. And the pews
Dais.
work. You can stand behind them, and your legs have effectively armor, or you can crouch behind them, and all but your head has armor.
Did I eat shit behind a pew by chance? Or did I eat shit like right in the aisle?
I mean, you rolled pretty poorly, didn't you?
Yeah, I rolled a fucking -5.
Yeah, no.
I also
You
rolled a
guys aren't able to
-5.
aim at all.
Here's
so-
the thing, though, Mitchell. Me eating shit in the aisle is actually better for me because it means I can instantly set up the stubber. I'm not even gonna
here,
stand up.
we'll just give it a 50-50 if you set it up in the aisle or eat it in the pew. So for Paeden, 1 is in the aisle, 2 is behind a pew. So you landed behind a pew.
Hey,
And Theo unfortunately landed in the aisle because you guys had no control.
Yeah.
Kyron, you can land behind a pew in the aisle on the dais wherever you so choose.
I guess behind a pew seems good.
So
Mhm.
I'm like
Seeing as they're covered.
Yeah.
here. Is
Why are
that-
you guys like all the way over there? Both sides have cover, so because the pews are all over the place. All right.
I don't think I'm behind a
put myself
pew.
like there.
Whoever just moved me, right?
Well, that's me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
you.
This is
Whoops,
you.
my bad.
Oh, that's-
Sorry, I'm zoomed out. Red thing.
Right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I knew
like this is red. You're like gray though. See, this is why
It's like
once again Mustard Boy
but-
wins. Hard to be confused.
Hey, is Trooper 3 as oh no, Trooper 3 is on the ball. Freaking heck.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad I hit the shit behind the pew.
Yeah. So you have full cover because you're on the ground.
Yeah.
We're outnumbered.
Given my 5 fucking initiative, I think I'm sucking breath currently.
Okay. Yeah, they have a hey, you should do it this way. I'm not doing it this way. So they're going to be in cover effectively because they are trying to do the same, with the exception of the gun servitor who doesn't give a damn because it's a servitor. So initiative, I believe the troopers are faster than the servitor. I would be very surprised if it's speedier. Or maybe they're
Conservative
equally
speed.
bad. No, the servitor is way slower. So yeah, it'll remain as that. So the troopers are toting shotguns. So I believe they are going to have to get a little closer. Oh no, they're actually right at their normal range. So he's just going to take a shot against the only person he can. Well, no, he can see 2 people. Because Theo fell into the aisle.
What?
So
That's me.
You're not the only
Jesus
one that
Christ.
mistakes him.
there you go.
This is
Theo
yeah,
there.
okay.
Yeah. You guys are 30 meters away.
Okay.
At least to start. So he's just going to take a shot at you because you're the easy target. And yeah. So he will take a half action to aim, a half action to fire. So watch
Does
as these
being on the
guys
ground matter?
I believe that prone is a
I believe it does. Yeah, it gives
plus
you a buff.
10. Yeah, attacking prone opponent is plus 10.
Mm. So basically, he's just rolling standard.
Oh wait, no. It's normal. It isn't. It's only plus 10 for weapon skill, not a ballistic skill.
Oh, okay. He's firing at medium range because they are their max normal range. Just as standard because they have shotguns. And prone does nothing, so he's basically just using his aim.
That'll
This guy
hit.
freaking tags you with shotgun.
Chomped gun, eh?
Hmm.
Shotguns are mean as well.
Yeah, well, they have no pen. That's the one thing.
Yeah,
And
they have no
that
pin,
hits
but it's still a
you.
ton of damage.
All right, where did it? Okay, rolled a 9, which is going to be 90, so it hits you in the right leg.
Right leg. So I reduce this by my armor and toughness
Oh,
Yes.
bonus?
Mm-hmm. Toughness bonus.
Okay.
Freaking hell.
Truth
This guy
Lord.
wants your blood.
So, can enemies Emperor's Fury?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
that's what I
I'm
thought.
going to say they can.
It'd be very funny if the first thing that happens is we
You
2 of
just
us eat
immediately
shit through
get
the roof, and then
whacked.
he just gets his leg blown off.
And I believe scatter doesn't. Yeah.
Nope,
it
Scar
only
won't matter
gets
here.
point blank. So, yeah. So he's gonna slap you for that.
Damn.
How are you looking after that?
At a roughly a 2 out of 9.
But that guy is going to be standing behind cover, so it only his legs. He's carrying about. Well, they came into the room same time you guys did. Didn't get a chance. That guy didn't get a chance anyway to lean down yet. All right. Servitor. Servitor doesn't really care. It's just a servitor. Oh, I forgot to look at what the heck all these freaking traits do. Oh, well, it's literally freaking nothing. Oh, good. So this thing has a auto gun. I guess it can full auto or half action. So I guess it does get something. So yeah.
Taking fall as a half action?
Yeah, it turns out having a gun built as your arm helps.
That's pretty
It
fucking
being
good, eh?
stabilized. Yeah. So it is just going to trundle towards you guys slowly. I don't know, why would it? I guess it can, yeah. It's not going to bother moving into cover, but it trundles 1 meter closer.
Hey, that's only half as fast as me.
And then it's just going to let loose with a full auto blast on you guys.
Stop.
Does it have to target a specific person with full auto? I'm trying to remember.
I believe it does.
Alright. This thing doesn't especially care. You're all equally viable targets, and it's a dumb freaking robot, so. Theo 1. Yeah, so Barracuda, Zen, Tippy, and then the person in cover. Well, it can't really see the person in cover, but it knows they're
It-
there. So
Yeah, it probably saw me eat shit behind it, though.
it's intuit it. Okay, so yeah, it's just freaking blasting out at Zentipi and stuff. Lucky for Barracuda.
Okay, so
A
you can
beautiful
target
machine.
other people, but they have to be within 2 meters.
Yeah, you guys aren't landing close enough for that.
Yeah.
So it is full
You can, just,
autoing.
you can allocate extra hits that way.
What is the full auto? It's plus 20?
Plus 20.
Plus
yeah.
20, and every additional success gets you another hit.
All right.
It's fucking me.
Not bothering to aim because it moved. It is at, I believe, what it has a auto gun. So this is at short range because it's half range for certain. And it's just gonna full freaking auto. Luckily for you, it just
Oh,
freaking
God.
hammers into the freaking pew.
huge.
All right.
Thank
Concealment.
God.
I mean, it's not really all that good concealment, but
I mean, pews are probably better concealment than cover, honestly.
all right. Yep. So that is at least the first two things. Very goody.
Now, do I heal myself or do I shoot back?
I think you get behind a fucking pew.
Well, surely I can shoot back and get behind a pew.
Yeah, sure.
How much,
But,
what kind of
yeah.
action is moving?
It is a half action.
Half.
Half action, okay.
Mhm.
As you fucking scuttle your way behind a pew.
Yep. So I think you'll only be able to make a standard attack after that.
Yep.
Given that you're going to be at a negative if you shoot, I would probably say heal.
Sure. Alternately,
Actually, does prone affect? Okay, you could use a flamethrower while prone. You'll be fine.
does a prone affect my to hit?
Yeah, you get minus 10 weapon and ballistic skills,
Oh, okay.
and a minus 20 on dodge.
I'm falling
Oh.
around on the ground.
Yep. I don't like that you get a minus 10 on ballistic skill test. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. When prone is something that a lot of people fucking do specifically to be more accurate.
I think only at like extreme long ranges though, usually, right?
No, like I like at 50 meters, like even being prone helps a lot because you have something to brace your weapon against.
Gonna move there.
Mhm.
And then I think I'm gonna try and heal myself. Now the question is, do we do the big numbers or little numbers?
If you turn into a fucking demon here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Sounds like a big number to me.
Big
Remember,
numbers.
you don't have to roll all of your dice.
Well, yeah, but I can.
Yes.
I'll roll one. 1d10 plus 4 is overall.
Well, keep in mind it's 1d10 unless you invoke first.
Oh, you have to invoke first
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have
in
to
order
concentrate.
in order to get the add your willpower.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just the d10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, it's gonna be 2d10.
You just hope you don't get that 9. Accidentally have everything go bad.
Perfect.
Oh, no 9. I'm guessing the 7 is more than enough to friggin' power
7
it.
is exactly enough.
Oh, well, that's very convenient for you. So there you go. Some of your shotgun wounds are not as shotgun filled.
That's
Not
right.
exactly completely not shotgun filled, but it's better. Got a band-aid on there.
And that is the end of my turn.
Yep.
I believe.
You're out of actions, so. Alright.
Oh.
Karen.
All right. So I think I can just because I'm already in cover, so I think I may as well just aim and shoot someone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that guy. Well, I guess he's already
As a
gone.
note,
Yeah.
you have, I don't have to care if you have tech use or not because you're a freaking tech priest. You
Yeah.
do know that that gun servitor has an off switch. However, it requires you be next to it to shut it off.
Interesting. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
It
gonna
has
shoot these
I think a
guys anyway.
kill switch, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it has a kill switch unit. It's just kind of a standard thing servitors have.
Yeah.
In case it goes haywire or is trying to kill you.
Mm.
If you
All
have
right.
tech use, you can also know this information.
So these other troopers also have shotguns, yeah?
Yeah, they all have shotguns.
Shoot it.
I guess it's tech use plus 10, but whichever
Trooper
one you
number
guys have.
2. House Throng Trooper.
Yeah.
Or actually, I guess I don't really have line of sight on him because I was ignoring their actual numbers. So it's 1.
I mean, you have line of sight. This is an open battlefield. I
Okay.
don't know what the heck this thing is.
What, the
What is
purple
this
thing?
freaking
I think that's
thing?
the dice.
That's the dice, yeah.
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 All right, trooper number 2 is go on gut instinct.
But really, it should be back here.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a whole bunch more pews like to the troopers too.
Dice will scuttle on back.
Ah,
Yep,
Ah,
it's a
Dark
half action
Heresy.
game.
God love him.
a very nice roll.
Ah,
Mhm.
true.
Um,
Yep.
all right. Well, those are my 2 half actions.
Yeah.
Next.
And keep in
The
mind that the long lives
machine
is
can
also
be
accurate.
disabled.
So
Oh, what does that do?
I
Plus
mean,
10.
it gives you another plus 10. It's still
Oh,
not enough to successfully
Yeah.
hit, but
okay.
it's just a
Yeah,
good thing to
I'll,
remember.
Yeah, you still suck, but not as bad.
All right. The guy you took a pot shot at is gonna go ahead and lean entirely down into cover. And then I think he's just gonna go ahead and take a shot back. Not like you guys have anything better to do. He did have to move to get in there, so he's not gonna aim. And he has a middle range. It's just shotgun blast. So yeah, the utter miss. Gun doesn't jam,
Mm.
but it is a definite miss. And I think
I love how almost every fight in Dark Heresy at least starts out as that one fucking scene from Naked Gun where they're just 2 inches away from each other firing.
Yep. All right. The other guy is basically going to do the same exact thing, same target. So. Oh,
Oh no.
and he actually tags you. He
Uh,
hits you on
51, I believe, is chest.
51. So you're gonna get 6 more armor on top of whatever your normal armor is, which I don't even know if this guy can injure you from that.
You can probably do a single damage at max.
Yeah, that's gonna take me to 10 armor, and then I have
Plus
3
toughness.
toughness.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah,
13.
max shot will deal a single damage. Nope.
So close.
Very close, but nope.
Pew coming in clutch.
It takes a lot of the shotgun blast to your armor. It doesn't have to work as hard. All right, Daka.
I get into a crouch position and I brace my fucking machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yep. All right. Trooper 3 is going to go ahead and
Now I get shot in the fucking face.
advance. What is it? They do have a specific action for moving between cover, don't they?
Yeah, I believe it's called cover to cover.
Tactical advance.
Yeah, tactical advance. Yeah, no, sorry.
Oh, but it takes a full action to do. Oof.
E.
What does it give you?
Let's see.
These guys, I don't think they're not that well trained. I don't think he's going to care. I mean, I just want to see what it does, just so you guys know what it does when I look at it.
Yeah, if you do this, I can find out what it does real fast.
Really? It's not something they just have?
Okay, so you can move up to your full rate of movement, provided that you're in a position of cover and your movement in position cover. For the duration move, you are considered to benefit from cover, even though you are moving in the open.
Okay, so there's no reason for him to do that because you guys don't have any
Yeah.
ready to tax. So yeah, he'll just get a little bit closer. Take one of his moves. Yeah, they'll just move closer. Shotguns can't be fired that many times.
Eh. Double barrels would be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. All right. The gun servitor, I think, is going to continue doing what it's been doing the shoot. Uh, Yeah, no. I was thinking this thing might want a freaking suppressing fire, but it's not smart enough to think of that. So it's just gonna go ahead and continue to fire at its original. Well, actually, now I can see everyone, so it'll just continue randomly picking. You're all opponents. It's not super smart to think of things, so. And it's gonna go ahead and take a shot at Barragoody, who is entirely behind the pew, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
What seems the other gun do?
D10 plus 3, so.
Okay, so I don't think you can damage Barragoody then.
10 plus 3, no.
Yeah, no.
Unless it has like 2 pen.
No.
It has
it's
no
not a
pen.
gun, it has no pen.
It might jam them.
Unless for some reason this bitch is loaded with man stoppers. In which case, Jesus Christ, who the fuck does that in an auto gun? Or specifically in a servitor.
Well,
Well,
it is
that
going to
hits.
tag you, but yeah, damage is nothing. So
What does impact do?
it's just
It's just
bullet.
type of damage.
Yeah, impact is
okay.
bullet damage.
Yeah, impact is like you get shot in the head, and when you die, all of your fucking brain just gets liquefied instantaneously.
So your pew takes some damage and gets through to your armor, but you are able to weather its auto gun.
Um. It's always fun to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we do our little point blank thing,
Mm.
And then we're gonna attempt to throw a grenade at this guy.
All right. He is still 24 meters away, so this guy's
That's
like
true,
out
but
of range
he's
of his buddies in comparison.
oh, okay.
Right. The other
Are
two are
there
still
guy?
30 away, so
I'll throw a grenade at the other two.
all right. Do you want the guy and the servitor or the other guy and the servitor?
Let's go with the other guy in the servitor.
Rip other guy.
All right.
Well, point blank is plus 30 bonus, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Blank. Submit. Rate of fire standard.
Now roll 100 and just drop the grenade by your feet.
All right. That is enough to hit the trooper and the servitor. Servitor is not going to have the same freaking conscious mind of I should probably get down. The trooper, on the other hand, is going to attempt to dodge it.
Imagine.
Looks like it's freaking a waste of his time.
Is that
Damn.
per person or do I roll?
It's for everyone involved.
Christ.
So
Well,
I
that's
don't
my
think the
turn.
servitor even cares.
I think we got dud grenades. Are these training grenades?
At least this guy is gonna be terrible. Yeah, he doesn't dodge it, so he does still take the freaking grenade, but unfortunately these guys wear armor.
Eh.
So 3 damage is nothing.
Would think that a fucking grenade landing at your feet would do something, but
Yeah, you just
Here's the thing, it
you
landed
tossed
at
it
his
on the
feet,
opposite side of
but
the
like
pew.
and then it just like
fucking
fizzed.
it bounced wrong and bounced like under the pew, so the pew just ate all of it.
I don't even think how much damage does the gun servitor even take? Yeah, no, the gun servitor has better armor than these guys and higher
Oh my
toughness.
fucking
It
God.
literally doesn't care. Like a few little bits, like get into its fleshy parts, and then it just
I
goes,
love Dark
"Oh
Heresy so
no,
much.
the horror!"
Alright, -1 frag grenade.
You've now used up 50% of your frag grenades.
All right. Kyron. One guy is advancing. The other 2 are staying back.
Oh, right. I'll shoot at the advancing guy, I guess.
Mhm.
And I will do this, short, standard, modifier 10.
Mm.
There we go.
Well, that's it.
Hit him in the chest, I believe, again. He was 54.
He is in cover, so yeah, so he does have armor on his chest, plus of course the cover bonus of armor, which means you hit him. Unfortunately, the laser is not tuned well enough, and so just burns into the pew.
Huge.
Like I
That's
said,
not
it
true. It gets slightly
burns through
through.
the pew. It hits him in the freaking armor plating.
Flashlight.
I think both Trooper 02 and 01 are gonna they're just gonna let that guy charge forward. They're gonna hang back and fire their shotguns again. And well, one's gonna fire at Barragoody, the other one I think is gonna take a shot at you, Daka.
Why?
He
It's not
sees
like
how
I'm
this is
setting
gonna
up with
go.
a fucking HMG currently. I know this is like a
Yeah, so
it's probably an MMG.
02 is going to go ahead and do a half aim and then fire at you. There's no other modifiers thing. Okay, so you're just gonna miss. And then the other guy is gonna do basically the same thing, but at Barragoody.
Isn't Bargy still behind a fucking
Not if he just chucked a grenade.
true?
At least his head is open.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everything else is not. Nope. You guys doing good job.
All right.
20 freaking skill.
Who do
Does
we
not
want to
help.
become
Laser
mint?
rolling awful.
You know what? O2 shot at me.
Yeah.
All right, O2. Eat my
O2 is
fucking
also
dick.
full cover. They're all in full cover. So
Yeah, they're all in full cover though.
except the servitor, but that's because the
That's fine.
servitor is
Fuck the
dumb
servitor.
and doesn't freaking think of that sort of
All right. So I'm going to use the heavy stubber.
stuff.
I can only use it in full auto, and I can only fire 10 rounds at a time. So,
Yep.
No aim, short range, full auto. Modifier, none. I believe that is only one hit.
The full auto, I believe, is you get one.
Oh yeah, it's one. Yeah, you get an extra per. So that'd be 2 hits then.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
And 85 is. I think that's leg. Yeah, left leg.
If it's not a head, then they're gonna get
Yeah.
the pew as well. Oh, right. So that is. He basically has 6 plus as usual. So. Well, the first shot does actually deal some damage. Not very much, but
Hey.
it does injure him. The second one is just entirely stopped by the pew. Well, at least it's stopped enough for the pew to actually care. Yeah, I'm doing my calculation right. He's damaged, but not dead.
So I got. Oh, multiple hits actually change where they hit. In this case, it doesn't matter. It goes leg.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that's something I need to
irrelevant.
remember for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Because in theory, if you get enough, you can wrap back around to hitting people in the head.
All right.
For instance,
Guy
it
who
goes
is
leg,
advancing is
today.
going
body,
to
arm,
continue
head.
to be a big damn hero and continue to advance. So he's now 18 meters away. He's just moving between cover, so.
If you hit in the head, you get fucking 2 head hits.
Yeah.
Shit's a meme.
And Servitor. I think Servitor is just going to continue doing what it's doing, picking randomly because it doesn't really care who's who. You're all equally in cover, so it's going to go ahead and take a shot against. I think it's Xantippe.
That one was me last time.
Yeah. All right. It's not going to bother aiming. It's not thinking about that.
That hits.
And it's going to hit you. Is that 3 times?
53 is
Because it's full
yeah,
auto.
that'd be 3. So that starts at chest.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes
If it
chest.
doesn't hit the
chest.
head, then it doesn't matter.
Nope.
It's just going to be entirely.
Unless you hit the head, you're going to need 4 hits to get to the head.
Mm-hmm.
At least 4. With the legs, it goes 5.
And yeah. And its autogun does go into reload. It's not able to reload, but you hear it run out of ammo effectively.
Your click.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yo.
So am I to okay, so what is shooting like 2 shots if you have like a rate of fire of 2?
You can, I think,
You can
semi-auto
maximum hit 2 extra.
Okay.
Or yeah, you can not 2 extra. You can maximum hit 2 shots in one attack.
Gotcha.
So I could, in theory, technically hit 10 somehow if I had enough bonuses.
Gotcha. I guess, and what kind of action is that?
or a semi-auto burst.
Yeah,
That is a full.
full action.
Mm-hmm.
And so I couldn't crouch, like move into crouch position and then semi-auto burst. Is that?
You are in crouch position effectively.
Oh, okay. So I'm not taking the prone damage or penalty to attacks, right?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to I'm gonna start shooting at that servitor. The servitor's not behind cover, right?
No. Servitor's just heavily armored. It doesn't care about cover because it's too dumb to think of it.
And I'm gonna shoot at it with the bolt pistol.
It's basically a living gun target. Or a living turret. Probably.
Actually, what kind of bonus is semi-auto?
+10.
Yep.
+10. So I could choose either to semi-auto or half aim. All right, and
Semi-auto is better though, because with
You can hit
semi-auto you have a chance
twice.
of hitting multiple times.
Yeah. And so one handy thing is the point blank thing lasts until the end of my next turn. So I'm still
Mm.
shooting at point blank. Chances are I'm gonna miss, but okay.
Oh my fucking god! Well, you hit twice.
Yeah.
And that is a 12,
plus
which I believe is
Left
right
right
arm.
arm.
So,
So close.
So how does damage work with this? Do I roll twice?
no, it doesn't have tearing, so. I don't know why it doesn't have tearing. It feels like it should have tearing.
So what does
Unless they have
hitting
something
twice
like-
actually do for me?
You hit them twice.
Yeah.
So you get to roll damage twice.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. There's a special weapon quality called tearing that Space Marine bolters get. Apparently, you guys' standard weed bolters don't.
Yeah, we've got fucking little bitch normal person bolters.
Yeah. The ones that only kind of break your arm rather than entirely break your arm.
And my pen is 4.
You can
Mhm.
just roll the damage thing, you know.
Hog. Oh, well, you know what? I should because it's, well, add 1 to both of those because it's D10 plus 5, not 4.
Mhm. All right. So it's basically a 6 and 9.
Yeah.
With basically -4 armor, which this thing is armor plated, plus it's armored. And mostly because it's a freaking machine, plus it's tough. So yeah, first shot does nothing. Second shot does deal some damage though.
Slowly but
much,
surely
some-
my D10 rolls are getting. Actually, that's not even true. It went 1, 2, 1, 4.
Yeah. You're pretty sure that with a couple of decent shots, you would have probably brought this thing down. Unfortunately, your shots the first shot was like half a freaking glancing blow, which thankfully for a bolter is still a pretty threatening blow. The second one at least caught a little more, but it wasn't enough to tear the thing's arm off yet.
Yeah.
Doesn't of course help that the arm is mostly gun, so
That is the end of my
I
turn.
actually don't know. Where is the servitor? Oh no, the left side is where its auto gun is. So the right arm is just actually holding the pneumo wrench? Whatever.
And orange.
Yeah. The big freaking melee weapon that this thing is never gonna use.
I don't know what our plan is for this fight. We could get stupid.
Alright. Then Tippy.
Shoot at the wounded one. Surely I will hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
84 is a leg.
Which means it's definitely going to be firing into the cover. And even with one pen, I think that's entirely freaking neutralized. He's gonna have at least some armor.
I fucking love.
Page.
I love Dark Heresy so much.
Fuck it. College shots only.
Ah,
I mean,
Shoot
you
him in the
can.
head.
can I call shot with a fucking MG?
No.
Damn. I could just take a full aim action though, and next turn just tear someone's shit a new one.
Both of the troopers this round are going to reload. So
Oh,
Well, they're gonna start reloading.
Nah.
Turns out shotguns take a while.
Let's see. What? 76 target? Yeah, we're doing what we did last time, baby. No aim.
Where are
Short.
we targeting?
The 02. Fuck that bitch. He shot at me a turn ago. God damn it, I jam. Dark
Is that actually
Heresy.
jam with the reliable?
Heavy Server isn't reliable, I don't think.
I would be very surprised if it was. Yeah,
No, it isn't.
it's not. So no, heavy stubber is jammed.
Alright, let's
That's
see.
great.
The fucking weapon that was best. I could just use my singular luck to re-roll that.
You want to roll it for this combat?
No,
Literally
no,
the
I
first
don't.
combat. All right. And now we have back to them. And the guy up front who's been advancing is going to get within half range.
It's
So
not
he's
bad.
gonna go ahead and take his shot on you, Baragudi. Well, nah, he'll take a shot at Daka. Daka has the big gun. Even if he did just hear it click.
Heard a click and then swearing. I was like, yeah, fuck that guy.
He did have to move, so he can't aim. He's within short range now. Just as standard. Nothing special for that. Freaking AK's gun clicks.
He does get to rolled because I believe they have double barrels, so that's reliable.
Now they do. Yeah, these guys are just shotguns. So
Yep. So he gets to roll D10.
and what on a 9 or whatever they have
10.
to.
It jams.
Oh wow. Nope.
There you go.
And it does not jam, but it is wasted. Well, no, he's sad. He just moved all the way up here and he can't freaking shoot anymore. The servitor is going to spend its turn reloading. So its gun just kind of has swiveled down as it's reloading, and then it swivels back up at the at the end of the turn. Ready to continue blasting away. Freaking heck, autoguns really need more bullets. These poor guys can only fire 3 times. At least be happy that I haven't like bothered because you guys aren't quite to the right rank for it to include like extra bonuses. Because if you guys are hitting like certain ranks, all of a sudden the servitor gets a new weapon.
Mm.
It gets a heavy bolter.
Mm.
Hmm.
If the right rank, I would hopefully be better at killing.
All right, Baragudi.
We're just gonna do a little. I don't know. It seems like my best option is just to keep on boltering people, because I don't think my, like, what kind of armor are these guys wearing? The same stuff as us?
A little worse.
A little worse.
I mean, they lack helmets for one, but they're basically just like armored kind of subpar guard uniforms. They're house uniforms. They're like
Mhm.
the uniforms that the guard get that they don't want.
Gotcha. Because I could
Yeah, the ones that are like missing a couple armor panels here and there,
just try and
and helmets.
keep on using my superpowers and point blank the guy that's running at us with a shotgun with a las pistol.
I said, I'm debating pulling out my own shotgun and fucking just going to town.
All right. I guess maybe I don't know.
Mm.
The thing is, the guys with the shotguns can actually hurt us while we're in cover, unless like the thing headshots us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, headshot
Shot.
means that your pew is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Unless you're standing up, which I don't know why.
Yeah, no. If as long as we're like crouched behind the pews, the shotguns can't really do anything to us.
Well, the shotguns can do 1 damage to us. It's the autogun that can't do anything to us. Because the shotguns do.
Not true. The shotguns can do a singular point of damage if they roll.
Yeah. and they will roll that sometimes, as
Yeah.
noted by the first shot. All right. Yeah, I don't fucking know. All right. We're gonna psychic power. I could just invoke. You guys want me to invoke so I'm less likely to blow open the warp? It takes my turn.
Sorry, what was the
All right.
question?
I could try and invoke, but the thing is, like, I have less than a 50% chance of winning that, so never mind. Also, apparently I've taken the invocation skill twice. Interesting.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
Damn, it's too easy.
Well,
Wow.
there's a little something.
Yeah,
Two.
it's too easy.
What's two?
I believe 2 is I believe you have to roll high and then things get really bad.
Yeah. You have to roll above a 75, and then there's like the second table.
Yeah, you want the psychic phenomena table. So yeah, you feel a faint breeze that just kind of blows past you. And you get the feeling that somewhere in the universe something bad just happened. But other than that, nothing else happens.
All right.
Something bad happened
Warhammer,
for
something
years.
bad happened in the universe. Wow! Sure is another fucking second passing.
Right, you just accidentally opened a small demon portal somewhere, but
It's
it's
fine.
not here. So
We only got a faint feeling that something bad happened, so it's probably fine.
power still goes off because you're not dead.
Yeah. And then I will
Remember when you caused all the guns to stop working? That was funny.
It wasn't just the guns; it was everything to stop working.
Yeah, but I remember that the guns
There's tech
specifically stopped
reasons.
working because I got mad. It was like the one time I was hitting my shots and my gun stopped working.
Yep. Yeah,
Sag.
Aw.
Theo got a basically EMP blast that knocked our tech priest out.
Yeah. However, I think that was also the start of me just deciding fuck it melee and then popping off in melee despite having no right to.
Yep.
All right, and that's my turn.
That happened a lot of times in that game.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, headshot at the wounded boy. Which is a minus 20.
Mhm.
So me.
How would, just out of pure curiosity, how well armored is the head of that mech? Whatever,
The
saboteur.
servitor, it's
Yeah.
as well armored as the entire rest of it.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, roll a
Nice.
d10.
Ooh.
I think that's what the reliable is rolling, is the D10.
Oh yeah, look at
Oh
that.
yeah,
Alright.
no, it does. Okay.
It
Nice.
doesn't
I
matter.
didn't
It
realize
just
that.
rolled two
Doesn't
people
count.
rolled ones in the same time in a row.
Yeah. So, yeah, the battery does not do a good job all of a sudden. And your rifle just kind of goes for a moment. Or kicking back on.
This mode
All
is
right.
so sick. This game.
I fucking love it. Every
Yep.
fight is this fight.
Stormtrooper
Welcome as
simulator.
more freaking reloading goes on, but you do hear the click click as shotguns get fully reloaded.
Fucking,
Oh,
let's try
shit.
and clear this jam. So I gotta make a fucking ballistic skill test.
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah,
well that's
there you
good. Just cycle it like 10 times.
Yep.
You will work, damn you!
All right. The front trooper is going to do what his buddies are doing. He's going to lean back against the thing and start reloading his shotgun. The servitor, on the other hand, has done, has finished reloading, doing that. So, and it's going to swivel its gun over towards you, Daka.
Oh, come the fuck off!
As I said, it's just shooting randomly.
Yeah.
And this thing can half action, so it'll go ahead and try and aim for you this time.
Stop that.
Cut that shit out. That's fine. He sucks.
Still doesn't care.
That might need to jam. Sure. I don't remember if it was 96 or 94.
It's 96.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unreliable is, I believe, 93 or 4 or something.
91.
Oh, right. It's even lower. Regardless, it weighs more bullets.
Yay.
The gun's not jammed yet. I need to actually get rid of its one of its reload clips. There we go.
I like how jamming means that you lose like that shot. So I just lost 10 rounds of ammo. Fucking
All right,
sucks.
Gargoody. What
Right.
did you cast exactly? I can assume, but
It's the focus shot, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
There we go.
Unnatural
Uh,
aim.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're gonna shoot at the thing that's actually shooting right now, I think.
How many
And
shots is in a
is
bolt pistol? It's pretty small.
8. I've used
Wow.
3.
Very good.
We are not half aiming. Submit. We are at point blank range. We are semi-auto. No other modifiers.
There you go. 84.
No. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Hmm?
The target should be 54, not 74. I
You
didn't put
still
the mic.
hit. Barely,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. But it's
84
just
is leg.
one of them hits, the other one slams into the wall behind it somewhere.
Left
Leaving a
leg,
nice big
maybe.
crater. What is 84 leg?
Yep.
Yeah, left leg.
Doesn't this do
And
a D10 plus 5? Didn't you say that earlier?
Yeah.
Just hit the fucking damage button.
It's 14 damage. Pen 4.
Yep, 14
I forget that
damage.
the damage button is there.
And that is actually enough to bring it into crit.
Mm,
What is one crit for freaking impact weapons?
probably not a
This is
lot.
explosive, isn't this?
Oh, right, yeah,
Yeah.
explosive for a bolter. Freaking heck, where the hell is the critical tables?
They start on page 202.
Yeah.
So for explosive leg for 1 damage, you said?
Yeah.
You get sent backwards a singular meter.
It rolls back to where it started.
If,
I guess it stumbles back to where it started.
Yeah, glancing blast sends the character backwards a meter.
Let's see, actually. What else does this thing have from its special I'm half robot?
what is so each degree of success is essentially beating it by 10, is that right?
Yep.
Okay,
With
good.
yeah, though with semi-auto you need 2 degrees before you get another hit.
Okay,
It's
so even though
it's
so
full
my
auto with
last one I also didn't take into account the minus 20, but I still got, even with a minus 20, I still got 2 degrees of success, so
I just freaking blow by freaking machine. There it is. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah. Basically doesn't matter in this case. I was just seeing if it got extra stuff, but nope, it's affected by critical damage the same as everybody else. He's the robot.
yay.
All right, isn't it be?
You'll never guess what I do.
What do you do? I'm guessing you're shooting someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the wounded guy in the head, oh boy. Go. Like, nice. Next.
All right. And the two guys in the back. They now have shotguns again. So I think they're getting really sick of getting freaking lasers fired at them, but at the same time, nah, they're gonna fire at the bolt gun. They're gonna go ahead and half aim. First guy entirely misses with his shot. Yeah. So lots of freaking scattering around the pew, but nothing into it.
Thank
Alright.
God.
Daka.
We go again. Fuck you, Throne Trooper 2. I'm never giving up. I'm too fucking stupid. Yes!
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Okay, so that's 5 hits then? Alright.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's paced.
Mm.
So this is why we never give up, kids.
Yeah.
And with that, the other two guys are gonna throw their shotguns on the ground to surrender.
I'm pretty sure the fourth one just rips through his skull. Funny. I love democracy.
Unfortunately, they can't control the servitor, who is just going to continue doing what servitors do.
Could you do us a favor and run up and push the button at the back?
Unfortunately, it's a little more involved.
Yeah.
Turn it
I
off or
think
your
you have to
surrender is
actually make it that
declined.
I mean, for Xantippe, it's probably about that easy, but for most people, they don't really know where the button is inside all of the metal and fleshy bits. So it's just going to continue doing what it's doing. I'm going to take them out of the order then, because they are surrendering.
But they still need to wait like 6 rounds before you can gun down the server.
Yep.
Hello again. Please don't roll headshot.
I think it literally just barely misses the shot.
How do you determine where it hits?
It's the opposite of what it rolls. So it rolled a 13
Yeah,
for its hit.
13. So
an
that
R,
puts it
right?
at starting at
Right
what? Arm?
Yeah,
So it
right
goes
on.
arm, body, head.
Okay.
So
So only one of these is actually going to deal any damage. So I'm not going to bother with the others.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can just roll full damage with thing. There you go. So that
Mm.
only takes
3.
into your armor and toughness, Theo.
Yeah.
I think that took away all the healing you did earlier.
Yeah. We're back at 2.
Yes.
It just hags one lucky bullet and a raking fire
are
upward.
you allowed to well, it's too late now, but are you allowed to use luck on like damage rolls and stuff?
Not for the enemy, unfortunately. I don't think even on like damage rolls. I don't remember. I know you can do it for hitting rolls. I don't think for damage rolls.
I also do not think you can for damage rolls. But let me find one real fast.
Look, I'm gonna do you know what page luck is on?
8 points.
Oh yeah, it's fate, not luck. Fuck.
Uh,
I feel like it's pretty
Lucky.
early.
It's on page 185.
Wow. It's very late in the chapters.
Well, I think it's because it comes in when you actually get to like the rule section.
Right.
Playing the
Reroll
Using
game.
anyone
fate.
test. Results of the reroll are final. Counts as having a rolled a 10 for their initiative. Add an extra degree of success to a test. Instantly recover a D5 wounds and recover from being stunned. So yeah, no rerolling damage.
Okay. But that's some cool things you can do with fate points. I'm gonna just keep that one up there. Cause
It is your turn, for instance. The servitor is very heavily damaged, but it is still going.
I can only do Nice shard. 2d10.
Well,
Thankfully,
the
tens
power goes
aren't.
off. You gather in a lot of it for this power. Thankfully, the
too
warp
bad.
doesn't seem to be paying attention.
Or does it
It's
only
too
look
bad
for 9?
none of like
Yeah,
my
only
powers
9s
have
have bad
over.
things.
Yeah, who knows?
I think because 9 is one of the Chaos God numbers,
Hmm.
like 7 for Nurgle.
Alright, we're gonna do unnatural
It's actually
aim.
just 9. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I didn't realize they had numbers.
Yeah, they have numbers associated with it.
Sparring aura, but
The only one I know for certain is Nurgle, because frickin' the Death Guard they were. It's actually been a lot of it's been removed, but a lot of their stuff was 7s.
I hit it with something that's like more reliable to hit but doesn't have any pen, or should I just keep on blasting away with the bolt pistol?
Honestly, just keep hitting with the bolt pistol. It's like about to die anyway. Just fucking finish the bitch.
Yep. We did not half aim. We are point blank. Rate of fire is standard. Modifier is -20.
This thing
Submit.
basically has like 10 armor
Satch.
overall, so it
God
is
damn.
very tough.
That's the end of my turn.
Was that yeah, full auto or not full auto?
I can't full auto when I use a half action, right?
No. I think you can do a single shot.
Yep. And that was just a single shot. So
Yep,
next turn,
single
if I
shots.
get next turn,
And either
then
way. All right. Unfortunately, Xantippe, your intended target got obliterated.
At least somebody's doing something.
Ew.
Alright. I guess I'll shoot the servitor. Surely I will both hit and do damage.
Surely.
Let's see. And I'm not doing a cold shot, so it is this.
You hit.
Yeah.
You hit
I
in.
can't mean damage. Woo!
You burn a little bit of the external flesh off, and it just doesn't seem to care at all. Like, oh no, oh wait, I don't need that anymore.
Can I tech use at it from here?
No, unfortunately. I mean, I guess you can try and talk to it, but it's not going to be listening.
Yeah.
All right.
Big
Doc.
iron
Yeah.
at the gun servitor. Because as funny as it would be, they just swivel to one of the other guys. Kind of a waste of ammo.
I hate to tell you, they've thrown themselves to the ground, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can damage them through the pews.
probably.
Not by much. All right, gun servitor.
oh,
Yeah. They hit
So
him
do you
6
want me to
times.
roll the 7 attack or hits, or
it
You
does
might
have
as
10
well.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's
and that let's see, that starts at 61. So it's a chest.
It honestly doesn't matter. This thing has
Yeah.
the same armor all over, so
keeping it simple.
it does take more than you are expecting to kill it, but you do freaking knock enough hit points off that I'm just gonna say it dies.
Nice.
As it just gets freaking hit enough times in important things to die.
Every time I've hit with the stubber, I've somehow hit more times than the last.
Yeah. 2 of those bullets just ping off entirely.
Yeah, but 2 out of 6 pinging off is,
I mean, a few of those are also just
yeah. Well, let's see, 2
ping.
damage
It's the
here.
11 that really freaking deals a
Yeah,
lot of
4 damage
there.
there, 2 damage there, 1 damage there.
Yep. They've surrendered, so things quiet down in here at the very least.
Oh, how ironic that the one that did the most damage was the headshot.
Alright.
Fucked up.
Servitor shuts down.
Stand in advance.
Anybody need any first aid?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Alright.
I don't know if first aid does anything, but if it does,
Well, let's, what type of wounded are you?
2 out of 9 wounded.
I believe that's heavily.
Heavily wounded.
Mm.
Okay, so it would heal you like 1 damage.
Oh, 1 is better than none.
Imagine taking damage.
I can.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Alternately, I could try and heal myself again.
Hmm. Okay, well, I didn't fail by enough degrees to actually hurt you by attempting to heal you, but
Didn't do anything.
it doesn't help.
You can burn a luck to make it high. No.
All right. Well, do you guys have some like anything to, like tie them up with? Is there something in here to tie them up with?
Not really, unless you want to like go grab some stuff from cushions, benches, and whatnot.
Do either of you have anything to tie them up with?
Perhaps we simply knock them out.
I mean,
You all right?
I have a robe. Could tie him up with a robe. Tear it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking knock them out.
Oh wait, don't we want to ask them stuff first? Like
I mean,
where?
I'm kind of curious where you think they're going to go. You can take away their shotguns and then they're unarmed.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, that's a good.
I mean, it's
You
only
can
one
hear what's
exit out of
happening to
this.
the guys who are still fighting outside. So,
Yeah, that's fair. All right, give me your guns.
I mean, yeah, they just push them towards you. Kick them
Do
rather.
you have any grenades?
No.
Check
They can
over
empty their
man who I
pockets and
minced.
give you the last few remaining shotgun shells they each own.
Oh, how many shotgun shells do
and,
they have?
between them,
Do they have at least 4?
12 left.
Okay. I'm only taking 4 of them, and I'm loading my last shotgun mag up to full.
They also
Right.
have 4 thrown gelt to give you.
Woo! I'm taking the gelt,
Between them,
boys.
not each.
I'm taking the gelt.
Done.
I got the 1 kill.
Is it okay if
Actually, I
I
got
take
the
a
2 kills.
shotgun? Anyone have any problem with me taking a shotgun?
No.
Nope. I don't know how to use a shotgun.
Neither do I.
Yep. So
So far, using things I don't know how to use is.
Worked all right.
these guys are wearing a uniform of thick brown cloth with a blue armored jacket held closed in the front by a row of 24 dense brass buttons. They wear no helmets, and their hair worn back in a single long braid, weighted down by an ornamental skull. Their shotguns are covered by ornately covered or ornately made scrollwork detailing the deeds of House Thrung's ancestor. The weapons, however, are just standard quality as far as their shooting ability goes.
Not even good quality weapons. Hit with that
Yes,
dollar store
welcome to
shotgun.
standard troopers. They're not exactly cared about.
All right, so through one door is where all of our goons are fighting.
Yep.
Is there another exit?
So, looking around. I mean, there is a body of what looks like a priest by the altar. And let's see.
Hey guys, who's that?
They're dead when we got here.
I'm asking the guards or
Yeah, that's basically the response you get. They're dead when we got there.
They
So,
were killed by the
as-
falling glass.
As you guys are kind of like looking around and trying to figure out what to do with these guys, unless you want to go look at the thing, you are getting a Vox request
Yellow.
And the Vox bead crackles to life with, of course, the sounds of gunfire echoing over the channel. The, well, same guy, the Captain Scipio, does, at least his voice comes through clearly. Apparently the connection is still good enough against the din of gunfire. Throng's making a stand in the menagerie. It's to the west of your position. Our aerial intel shows that you're just down the hall. Head west, make yourselves useful, and head him off.
All right.
You guys smell smoke as it starts to fill the air, and the stray blasts of lasgun fire. Well, igniting important things that probably shouldn't be lit on fire. A single pane in the chapel's windows shatter, and there is the briefest glimpse of the battle in the courtyard beyond. A Chimera APC has apparently just smashed through the outer walls, allowing more of the Protectorate Guardsmen to spill into the Immaculate Garden. And of course, doing what a Chimera APC does to guys who don't have freaking anti-tank weapons.
They hit you with that dollar store frag missile.
On the western wall of the chapel is a gilded doorway with a large, dense wooden door. So, yes, there is also that.
Well, we were told to head west, so head west.
Yeah. I mean, are you guys gonna go look at the body, or are you guys just freaking?
I'll look at the
Scipio's
body.
telling us to go ahead this guy off. It's time to go.
I mean, we were told to head a guy off and make sure he doesn't escape.
I don't know, but he's a freaking guardsman.
I
Inquisitorial.
look at the body. I'm
Alright.
here to investigate, not shoot people.
Yep. You notice that the priest's left arm seems to have been removed, and the stump of it is actually still bleeding onto the floor. There also seems to be a small pile of black feathers that are being used to soak up the blood, apparently, which is kind of an odd thing to do it, but you know.
I don't like that. I'm gonna just
What was the
flamer
black
that.
feathers?
I'm gonna give that a quick flamer.
Get those
Uh,
black feathers away from the blood. There's something weird going on there.
by the way, before you decide to flavor it,
Okay.
the priest is clutching a piece of paper in his other hand. Yeah.
As tempting as it is to flamer it all anyway before grabbing the piece of paper, I'll grab the piece of paper and look at it.
All right. It seems to be a treatise on the Imperial Creed, though it has a lot of extra notes that have been kind of placed all over the place.
Couple
Heretical
extra Hail
notes?
Satans thrown in there.
I mean, do you want to roll a common law Imperial Creed?
I don't think I have that.
I'm not trained in it, but I can because it counts as a common or a basic skill for me.
So you're gonna hand it to your resident nerd to take a look at?
A fucking
Hold
nerd.
on to it. I'll hand it over.
Data to integrate.
Something off with that. I just can't.
Very good.
Holy shit.
There's something
Uh,
off with that guy, says the fucking psyker.
So looking at
fine.
the thing, it does seem to just be kind of a standard Imperial Creed, Creed treatise. However, the annotations reveal that the changes to it in particular are designed to prepare sermons on the nature of faith that will slowly lead the audience to heresy over the course of months.
Troubling. Incorrect.
I'm gonna
Priming
add it to the
for
pile.
heresy. This should be burned.
Isn't that evidence?
I will remember this in my cursed brain
Why are you saying that your brain's what?
with this heretical text.
Damn.
All right.
Whatever you say, fucking metal boy.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have 2 shots left with the flamer.
As a note, the other guy's like arm isn't like there. Like the priest destroyed stump of an arm. Like the arm isn't just laying nearby. It's entirely gone.
Yeah, I figure.
Yep, you burned the body. Well, you burn the body, the feathers, everything on the freaking thing.
The paper.
Yep, the altar is doused in freaking promethium.
Meanwhile, those two guards like, bro, what the fuck?
The guards aren't caring. They're like, you guys can do what you want. Go ahead.
Go get them, guys. You're doing great.
Go Emperor!
They're looking at the floor and hoping you don't freaking do the same thing to them. All right.
Should ask them about what they think about text. All right, to the door.
Do that.
Look, see, if we hadn't taken the time to look at this, we've never gotten to get rid of some heresy.
Wait a minute, that's the wrong character sheet.
Perhaps that arm is important to open something.
Okay.
Well, it won't be important to open anything when I'm done with it. Be a crisp, flaming arm thing.
All right. So,
I don't think that went through.
you guys head over to the gilded doorway with the big, huge, dense wooden door. On
Mhm.
the door, there is a bronze plaque that apparently aids visitors in navigating the mansion. Along with arrows, it has 3 kind of, arrows and then areas to go and look at. It has the Hall of Ancestors, followed by the Menagerie, and then the Servants' Quarters.
Menagerie.
Yep. Opening up the door to look down the hallway to the west. Well, it's a big, long hallway decorated portraits of apparently the Thrung ancestors, you assume, based on the, first name Lord Thrung,
Mhm.
up and down, or Lady Thrung, technically.
All right. Start heading down the hall, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I missed something. As you, well, are you leading then, Daka?
I guess.
Okay. Well, could you please make an easy awareness test?
An easy awareness test. What modifier is easy?
Plus 30.
Plus 30. Well, that's good because my awareness sucks dick. I would have passed
Holy
it
Holy
anyway.
shit.
Please.
As you lay
God
your hand on the doorknob, you notice that it is warm. And basically, for whatever reason, you feel like you should probably open it slowly. And as you do so, you release the pressure behind the door without, having it explode.
Mm.
As beyond the door, the hallway is ablaze.
Mm.
Yeah, you can still see the paintings and a few of them close by. While most of the mansion is made of rockcrete, the walls in this particular hallway are made of ornate wood, and the passageway contains floor-to-ceiling portraits of the Thrung family over the last 1,000 years. The heat from the blaze is not dangerous, but the smoke obscures the end of the hall from sight.
All right.
So, did any of you remember to bring rebreathers?
I have a respirator.
Then yes, you do.
Mine is built into my body.
Armageddon boy.
That's a negative. I
Oh,
didn't have any money.
I don't think I could have even handed you guys rebreathers. Yeah, it's not
How much?
standard.
How much does a rebreather cost?
25.
Yeah, I think they're pretty
All right, if
expensive.
I sold everything, I could have started with one, but
You know what the best part is? I had enough money to buy another rebreather.
So, I mean, are you handing the extra rebreather? Or are you just going, yeah, it's a
No, I
psychic.
don't have an
He
extra.
Yeah,
I,
he doesn't
I could
have it.
have, but I didn't.
Ah. All right. I mean, you can walk through the smoke. You'll just take a minus, basically. So-
I'll do that.
Yeah. Walking down the hallway, about halfway down, you see the servant's door, which has a large cabinet pushed in front of it. Of course, of the
Alright.
Gothic style, like everything else in the mansion.
Yeah.
If it's not gilded, it's Gothic. So, I mean, you can push
Door
it out of the way
open?
fairly easily. It's like, it's not particularly big. It's made of
Mm,
wood too, which helps.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you guys can just push onward.
Hey, want to peek in real fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Grab and shove fucking bitch out of the way and open the door.
Well, there's always a
Alright.
chance that someone comes out behind
It is
us.
going to require a +10 strength test.
A
for
plus
ordinary.
10 strength test.
Can I help him?
You can, yeah. So I'll add an extra +10.
Alright. I still fail.
Working together, you guys try and push it out of the way, but it just doesn't want to move. So congratulations. You both gain a degree of fatigue.
Good.
What does that do?
Oh, actually, sorry. I misread it. It does get pushed over, but it takes more effort than you assumed. So the door, well, you can get at it now.
What's fatigue do?
It gives you minuses after a while. I believe it's not quite as cruel as D&D's fatigue. Yeah, it has to get up to your toughness bonus before it matters.
Okay, we got a point then.
Technically, it has to actually get over your toughness bonus.
Alright.
After that,
So-
you'll take a -10 to everything.
Peek inside, see what's popping off.
Within, you see a small chamber where there is a very scared chambermaid who is wearing singed clothing and clearly trying to hide.
Howdy.
Identify.
Yeah, she's trying to hide behind like a row of these like weird mannequin things wearing the attire of like probably old Fung leaders or whatever. Maybe this guy's freaking like closet and he just likes it all like Fable 3 where they're all on dummies.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's not have a good day. So
Well,
you guys are gonna have to do an easy roll to try and get anything freaking coherent out of her.
easy roll of what?
Of charm, interrogate, intimidate, or inquiry.
I have trade soothsayer.
I could try to intimidate her. Intimidate is the best, but I also don't really want to intimidate her.
I freaking love that you guys always build characters and just go, do we need any information gathering skills? Nah. Those are helpful.
Yes. Guardsman.
Yeah, guardsmen make sense. But you guys never seem to get any of them.
Last time I think I had a couple.
Identify yourself, please.
Like last time I had deceive.
That sounds like a charm check to me, Paid. Or Kyron.
It's an easy check.
What did you say?
It's +30.
Oh, plus 30. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Very friendly.
I also like. Oh wait, are those basic skills?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I don't
How
have
do
any
you
training in any of them. They're all fellowship based.
how do you get basics? Like, do you just free? Can you just freely put points in them?
I mean,
No,
you
you still
get them
need
in the
Go ahead
same
and get
way.
advances. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just the thing is like basic skills you can roll on untrained, whereas advanced you can't by default.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
even if I wanted one, I think the only one I could get is deceive.
I could have only gotten inquiry at 200.
I'm not sure tech priests get any talking to people skills.
I wonder why. All
We
right.
So
also
I
just
think
straight up
really
cannot advance fellowship.
this is not a failing to like invest points in them. This is a choose the wrong classes issue.
Yeah. We chose someone who can't,
Always that.
and two people who are disincentivized to.
All right. You get all the information. So she quickly spits out a few pieces of information over all of the freaking panicked, fear. Uh, one of which is that Thrung has locked himself in the menagerie and is claiming that he will kill them all if they don't fight for him. And she does give you guys a key and asks that you please stop him. She adds that apparently he has his beasts with him and urges you to be careful of them. Um, Along with that, she caught a glimpse of his hand as he shut the door.
Is it
And she
feathery?
cannot imagine what made him do that to himself. It was grotesque. However, after that, those kind of minor pieces of information, she just kind of collapses into hysterical sobs, and everything else is unintelligible at this point.
There's like fire outside of this room, right?
Yeah.
So we should probably send her like somewhere that isn't at risk of being filled with smoke and killing her through fucking carbon monoxide poisoning, right?
Yeah, maybe just point her like back out the door we came in.
Yeah. Tell her to go
Back to
into the
travel.
huh? Yeah,
There's
the travel.
two sheepish looking guards. You can stick with them.
Yeah. Tell them if they do anything,
Kill them.
I'll fucking put them down.
Mhm.
And I'll enjoy it.
Would it be irresponsible to hand her a gun?
Yes, it would be irresponsible to hand her a gun.
You have a feeling she probably wouldn't accept the gun.
However, it wouldn't be irresponsible to hand her a frag grenade. Given that these are
Grenade.
dummy frag grenades anyway.
All right. Other than that, that servants' corners doesn't seem to have much unless you really want to steal like really old clothes.
No. Alright. Well, let's start going to the menagerie door now. That we
Yep.
have a little bit more information.
So at the end of the hall, like kind of once you make it past the three force point, you see that there is a light blast door that thankfully seems to have a keyhole.
Nice.
And
I guess that's the reason why we also had the option of grabbing las cutters.
yeah.
In case you didn't do that.
So yep, you were able to figure out that the key in fact fits in the lock. And it unlocks.
Alright.
I would
So
before we do anything, I'd like to reload my guns.
I'll also reload the heavy stubber. I don't think I'm going to use it 16 times in this upcoming fight, but might as well just in case.
right.
Is there like a limit to how much I can first aid someone? It says once
Uh,
per wound.
Yeah.
eh.
So
Not really sure what that means.
I'm guessing that's
Oh.
like once per
yeah,
time I'm shot,
mhm.
Ah, okay.
and I was shot twice, so
Oh, huge. So I could also first aid you again then, yeah?
assume so. How much time does first aid take?
It's a full action for
Oh,
each of us.
okay. I mean, I'm down for you waiting a turn for you to.
I'm assuming there's nothing I can like brace on for when this door opens.
No.
Mm.
If you want to go back, we could carry a pew over.
No, we're not carrying Pew over. If I really want to, I can just hit the ground and brace on that. But that was going to give me a -10 to shooting, which is going to piss me off.
Hooray for investing in the skills, baby.
I actually did
Keep
invest into a single skill. I
bleeding,
invested
fucker.
into dodge and then forgot to do it when I got shot.
Okay. So do I not have any description of this room? The answer is no. Why would I have a description of the room? That's silly. That's fine. So, upon opening the door, the glass domed ceiling of the menagerie is obscured by an erratic flight of hundreds of exotic birds. The cage is opened by remote. They swoop and dive in hysteria, swalking and attempting to escape the confines of the building. A rock-creek path winds to the top of a small hill at the center of the chamber. There sits a noble that can only be Thrung. In his right hand, he holds the reins to two powerful beasts. Reptilian eyes dart about, locking briefly on the throats of possible victims. Their shape is made all the more hideous by matted canine fur and large snapping maws. Hideous as they are, the monstrosities pale in comparison to what Throng has done to himself. His left arm twisted into a mockery of flesh, armored plates marked in foul ruinous decoration guard his wrists. Above the elbow, he is indistinguishable from any other noble citizen of the Imperium, his face relaxed in the expression of mild amusement that is so many of his class practice. With a sly wink, he presses a small button on the leash of the Xenos creatures and calls. Perhaps you will provide me some amusement. Save their hearts for my pets. So, yeah. You guys have a Thrung who's going to start 20 meters away.
Oh my god, this
Along with
guy's
Thrung
real
pets.
close.
Yeah, it's not a super big room.
I should have switched to the shotgun before we opened the door.
There you go. Here's a Thrung. He's the only one with an actual picture.
He looks like a
Nice.
fucking pawn. I'm gonna be glad when we kill him.
Yeah, it doesn't actually show his arm, which is weird, but
Alright, initiative. I was just as not on the ball this time.
and then his pets.
I was one off the ball
I
from
believe there
last time.
are a pair. Let's see.
up
Did
to
I
my-
freaking?
We just you and me.
We're sticking together.
Gun Servitor and the troopers anymore. I do need Sprung. Oh, good. Well, I'll have to sort that out in a minute here. Can... There we go. Can't freaking select them.
Hey, stop rolling higher than us.
All right, we'll have this guy be. In some ways, I kind of wish I could just auto set it to that. I think these things they don't even have names, like what they are even. They're just his pets.
Xeno Pet 01.
All right. So his agility is. What's his bonus? Like something like 2. No, he's got 3. So what do you guys have?
For what, agility?
Yeah,
3.
the agility bonus
3.
anyway. 3. And
What
Theo.
about 3?
What
3.
is
32.
It's 32? Seriously? Oh, I guess you guys are just rolling off. Just roll a d10 until you stop matching.
I opt to go second.
All right.
A D0. Huh?
D0.
And
You're really
yet
rigging
somehow
it
I
to where you
still
can't
go
match, huh?
first. You could burn a fate point to make that a 10. Oh wait, no, that's yeah.
I could actually use a fate point to make it a 10.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have this.
Fuck it. Going slow is whatever. Who cares at this point?
It is incredible how like just at the same time we go.
There we go. They're all in order now.
Huge.
freaking Daka just is bringing up the rear.
Listen, I'm carrying a bunch of shit, alright? I'm slow to react.
All right. So one of his pets is going to be let off the leash and move first. And pets are fast. Not quite that fast. So it is going to just full move towards you guys, covering over half the distance.
How do we
So they
determine
were
what
20, and it is now 8 meters away from the door.
what is point blank range exactly?
Like
Least
3
meters.
meters,
3
I think.
meters, yeah.
3 meters? Okay. Do melee get do melee weapons get point blank bonus?
No,
No.
melee weapons can only be used in point blank. So
So in a way,
yeah, they get the bonus of actually being usable. I can actually swing my sword at them. Yay! All right, Karen.
I don't know.
Technically, actually, these are
I'm not a fan of being charged at. I think I'm gonna aim at that thing and shoot it.
There is no none of that. You guys can take cover behind like cages and stuff.
Did he have a gun visible?
No.
Alright, then yeah, taking cover.
He has a staff, but he just mostly has, and he does have a gun on his hip as well as a sword. But no, it just seems to be the weird
Iron on
freaking
his hip.
hand.
He's a fucking psyker. He's gonna do some weird bullshit. God damn.
Yeah, that is
Shit.
going to freaking shoot one of the pets.
I believe that was an arm hit. So it's just a leg.
All right. Uh, you actually deal some damage to it. Not very much, but at least am I reading this right? I believe it does deal 1. Yeah. You deal A damage to it.
Yeah.
It like
Woo!
skims along one of its freaking front paws.
Alright, no, that's me.
All right, very goody.
I'm just noticing I made a mistake earlier. Healer is a full action, not a half action.
Oh, well,
So I
too
would
late
have,
now.
yeah.
Good to know for
Um,
later.
well, it's time to just start casting spells left and right, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, does casting spells in this thing's freaking face do anything? No, not here.
And we're doing precognition. That barely makes it. And we're doing unnatural aim.
You can only do 1 power a turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
he's sad,
that's
but you
fine.
do it. Yep.
I guess we'll just shoot at the.
I'm very sad that I'm not allowing you to do it because freaking you could have blown yourself up, but
Let's see.
only
Let's see what.
precog.
It wouldn't have been too bad.
It's getting worse.
Yeah. Next time. We'll take a pot shot. Ah, God.
Throw a crack grenade. The burglar's pet one.
Well, presumably, is he close enough to the pet 2 that I could hit both of them?
Blast is what?
4.
Yeah, he's definitely close enough for that. Keep in mind, they're 20 meters away, though. It's going to be quite a hook.
Yeah, I also don't have the treat it as point blank, so I'm just gonna shoot at the
Mhm.
guy that's close to me.
Yep. It's only 8 meters off, so
8 meters, which is N range.
it's
Dear.
probably short range.
Submit. Rate of fire, normal, modifier. No. And so ends my turn.
You with no connection this time. All right.
That's right. It's a laser pistol.
Then he's gonna go. And while he doesn't have a big scary gun. He does have a hand. So he's going to go ahead and point it at you, Daka, because you do have a big scary gun. And then just kind of palm out. It is going to have like a bunch of little bone spines like grow out of his palm and then fire itself at them.
Hey, give me a fucking break.
He is going to go ahead and semi-auto with it too. So and you are within short range. He wasn't able to have it in short. So semi-auto. No extra modifier. So he's
I
going to hit you with a pair of them.
will attempt to dodge.
All right.
Don't have any modifiers or anything. So just fucking scooty bop and bot up. I suck.
Dead.
All right.
Rending, huh?
Yeah, it's more the tearing damage that you have to care about,
What does
which is
tearing
not
do?
actually rolling. He needs to roll another die and see if it gets better than a 1. He does, in fact, get better than a 1. So instead, that deals 11 damage plus 2 pen.
11 damage plus 2 pain. Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. Remember what I said about bolt rounds and the whole tearing thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 plus 2, so effectively 13 versus 7, so I take 6 damage. That fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Well, this plan's just changed for the funnier.
Yeah, it turns out weird demon arm is not good. The other pet is going to do the same as its former one. He's just gonna charge towards you guys. Well, not actually charge. It's just gonna double move, but
Yep.
don't worry, it's getting close enough to charge.
Howdy there, big man. I have a crack grenade and I'm fucking flinging it at the big guy.
What are these? These things have hulking. They're big.
Hulking gives enemies +10 to hit them.
All right, good to know.
So I'm gonna throw
Apparently
a
there's other buffs to them that I'm not seeing. There it is. Hulking. Yeah, so it's 10. Okay, so they move a little faster. Okay. Oh, that's why they have that movement. Oh, cool. I didn't know they had that. That's the explanation. All right, yep. You can go ahead and chuck it at him.
he's actually within my normal range because I fucking fling hard.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how this goes. I could take a half action aim. Yeah, I've only got one crack grenade. I'll aim and then throw.
All right.
Not point blank range. Middle range. It is a standard attack. No modifiers.
Oh,
Nice.
Very good.
I
Grenade
assume that.
lands at his feet.
Yeah.
Or into him, in this case.
Mmm.
oh.
That's with a
that's
fastball
lot of
special.
damage. All right. So okay. Oh, interesting.
Hoping that hurt him quite significantly.
No.
61, so that does thunk him into the chest.
I guess he can. No, he actually can't attempt to dodge because his turn's already passed.
How does parrying work, by the way?
It is a dodge, but you use your weapon skill.
How does dodge work?
You use your reaction to attempt to dodge. If you get more degrees of success than they do, then you successfully dodge.
Oh no.
He gets blown up.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna edit it a little bit.
Richie, not Richie. Fucking Mitchell sees me use my one crack grenade and goes, "No."
He's down to 0 wounds. I'll give you, but He's not in crit yet. He's able to get his arm up in the way, and the arm is able to weather the crack grenade better than freaking his coat.
All right. Well, unfortunately, yeah, I'm able to weather his arm very well, so that was my like one chance to not get fucked up this next turn.
The arm, by the way, doesn't seem to care like at all that it just freaking took a crack grenade. Of course, his user cares a whole heckin' lot, but the arm itself still seems to be fully attached and fine.
Fastball special to his ass.
Mhm. Yeah, you basically threw a crack grenade against.
Oh.
Mhm.
Unfortunately for, of course, the crew,
Yeah.
they didn't do so well.
Well, that's all I've got.
Yep. All right. The pet is gonna go ahead and do a charge. I'm gonna guess you guys are kind of set up the way you're set up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ship it. Cannon.
So I'm gonna go ahead and charge you, Baragudi, and attempt to. Let me actually check what it wants to try. Because this thing does special stuff when it does certain things.
All right, now I need Barry to toss me his frag or his crack grenade so I can fling a second one.
Well, my intention was to throw the crack grenade myself
Oh, Pog. Even
using
better.
the old point blank thing.
Yeah.
Which seems good.
Okay. So it is going to attempt to bite you, but with the intention to try and grab you rather than as to just do a bite. So I don't think it can do anything
I would
special.
love it if he failed at that.
Mm,
Unfortunately
that's
for
unfortunate.
you, he
I
barely
would
succeeds.
I'd like to parry.
You can make an agility test. He's trying to grab you, so you can't actually parry him. Yeah.
It's fucked up. Is
I mean, you
agility-
can't really parry someone like trying to bear hug you. It doesn't really work.
well, I thought he
Debatable.
was trying to bite me with his jaws.
If you can parry a freaking full knight in armor bear hugging you somehow with a freaking sword, I'll be impressed.
Well, I'm using a shield.
He's using a shield.
But yeah, I will try and
Let me
dodge then.
rephrase it. You can freaking try it against an alligator's jaws. It won't help
Yes,
you much.
Jaws would actually be relatively easy to parry, like compared to other shit.
When this thing is like the size of a freaking horse
Eh,
with a horse-sized freaking mouth.
eh.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that would be super easy to parry because it has to it has to get around a shield.
Sure.
Like I don't
You
see a
can try and
horse.
parry. You get no bonus from the shield, and if you fail, the shield's gone. I'll
Yeah.
allow you to do that. It's better for you because if it grabs you, it's
Yeah.
worse.
I do, however, have my psychic power running,
Mhm.
which gives
Yeah,
me a
psychic power
+10.
still will work anyway. It would work with this regardless.
Would work. Yeah, except my agility is significantly worse than my weapon skill.
Mhm.
Actually, it's not that significantly. Oh, sad.
Well, there goes your shield and your grapple.
Actually, I am going to use a luck
All right. You can go
or
ahead and
whatever
reroll.
fate.
Mhm.
Hey, need that back.
Oh well, fuck.
Oh well.
Shield is still gone. You're still freaking grappled. Unfortunate. And... all right. And he's going to go ahead and deal 6 rending damage to you as well.
What is rending damage?
Another damage type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
It's
like,
just slashing.
okay,
it-
does it have any pen?
No. At least I don't think so.
If it has 2 pen, then I'll take damage. Otherwise, I'm okay.
Yep. I don't think this thing is able to do pen for it. It's just a passive damage that it can do while it's grappling you. It also forces you to not be able to dodge your parry, and if the other one decides to come up and try and start chewing on you, it's going to get a massive benefit. So
Well,
it's not a
I don't
good
have I
place.
don't really have a choice in that one.
Yeah. All right.
Time to shoot Mr. Bulagor.
If I put one through his head,
I'm not gonna take an aimed shot because I suspect that as long as I don't hit his turbo arm, it's probably gonna be okay.
yeah. No, I didn't mean cold shot him through that. I just meant, fuck him up.
Mhm.
Shit.
I could have afforded to shoot him in the head. Oh well.
Could have shot him in the head, dude. They shoot him in the
Or
leg in this
right
case.
leg, yeah. Which I don't think he has. Nope, he does not have any on the leg. So he's wearing a nice coat in his arm, but so that is
Energy critical right leg, presumably.
Yep.
7.
for 4. His toughness still
Oh,
counts.
4. Ah, true. Yeah, forgot.
Hmm.
1d5 lows fatigue and has all movement for 1d5 rounds. As a solid blow to the leg sends electrical currents of agony coursing through the target. Not electrical, electric.
And there's the -10.
Did we establish if it was equaling your toughness or exceeding your toughness?
It's exceeding,
Okay.
but that exceeds his toughness, regardless. What the hell is fatigue? Why is it I'm not seeing it on their sheet?
I couldn't find the sheet either. I think I literally put in corruption or something. Yeah, I put in the madness area. Or sorry, the insanity
Put it here.
box.
It can sit in corruption. This corruption is off the charts.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit.
All right. He is, however, still upright. So fair goody.
All right. What if any penalties are there for shooting while grappled?
You literally can't do it.
All right. Then I
Uh,
will.
You
Oh,
can
The only action
fire
you
with
can
a pistol.
take. The only action you can take while you're grappled is grapple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Fucking grapple's mean in Dark Heresy.
Yeah. Grappled characters can only take the grapple action.
Yeah.
Then
But not
I will take the
grappled
grappler
grappler.
action.
The grappler doesn't have to.
What kind of action is the grapple action?
It is a full action.
Is it a weapon skill test? What is it?
Yeah,
gamble.
it's whether you take the whether you're grappling, grappling or being grappled, you may only take the grapple action. Oh, so this poor thing can only freaking grapple you. The horror. Yeah, it's if grappling, you may make an opposed strength test to injure your opponent. If you beat your opponent, you deal normal unarmed damage. Blah, 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 blah. Thermal points count double and 1 level of fatigue. If your opponent wins, you deal no damage, but your opponent is still grappled. If you're being grappled, you may make an opposed strength test to break free or take control of the grapple. If you win the test, you escape the grapple, or you may begin grappling your opponent. You can now deal damage on your next action. So basically, it's going to be strength test against the thing.
Okay. I will
And
do a strength test.
yeah, I'm sure it comes to no surprise that it is fairly strong, but that's a good roll.
I guess I mean I might as well spend fate points. I'm gonna increase the degree of success by 1, just in case.
All right. Yeah, it just straight fails. So, would you like to just break the grapple, or do you want to control it?
You can put in a fucking headlock.
So if I break the grapple, my turn ends. On its turn, it gets to go.
It grapples you again.
Yeah, it either grapples me again or bites me. If I grapple it, then it has to choose to. Yeah, I'm gonna grapple it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're controlling the grapple.
Put the alligator dog in a headlock.
Presumably this thing can't. Does this thing look like it has some kind of I hit you while I'm grapple or being grappled by you?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, then I will do that and hope my friends have this situation under control.
Why would you think we have the situation under control?
Because I do not have a choice.
No, that's fair.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. So Thrung is going to go ahead and. I think he's going to keep doing what he's doing, is shooting. Does he care? Which of you?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not gonna be able to fucking actually attack this round. I don't think.
Yeah, but you shot him with a grenade last round.
I didn't shoot him with a grenade. I threw a grenade at him, and I fucking nailed it. Bring it, bitch.
So he will go ahead and. No. Short range. I'll go ahead and fire it in
Fucking
semi-auto.
hope he misses because I'm getting fucked up.
Gets the -10 from being tired. And he
Sad.
once again hits you twice. Fucking heck.
I will try and dodge again.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Not quite
it's
enough.
not.
If you were to burn a fate to increase that, would that make one of those miss?
I
No,
don't
you're
think
either
that's how dodge works.
you either
Okay,
get hit by everything or you miss everything. It's
gotcha.
yeah, it's save or die. So
Yeah, it's kind of a binary thing.
yeah. All right. He's gonna go ahead and ow.
Oh, Jesus
Uh,
Christ. All right, my friends do not have this under control.
so
So he just freaking whips a pair of bone slivers at you.
just to make sure that I'm
You still have that fate point kicking around, right?
yeah. Before I use it though, I'm finding dodge to figure out specifically how it works, just in case.
Yeah, it's dodge is save or die.
That's
It's
what I
either
thought.
you dodge everything or you don't.
A successful test, it deals no damage.
Mm.
There's no way it's just successful test. It has to be more, right? Like it's
Yeah,
got to
you
be
have to
opposed.
beat it. You have to beat the person.
All right, so
You did
You could
the
that
first
like 2% chance.
let's take these one at a time. So the first one is 17, so that goes to 10. So that puts me at -3.
where did he hit you with the first one?
The first one hit me in the so that's gonna be arm followed by arm. So
Okay.
left arm followed by left arm.
Okay. Let's see this.
I fucking
Fucking Kyron, you just came back. Just watch his freaking Daka gets his arm almost blown off.
I'm doing poorly. So that is what was that? Impaling, rending, or sorry, not impaling, impact, rending. I assume
Yeah.
rending.
You know, I could re-roll that freaking other die, but I'm not even gonna bother. I don't think he cares.
So rending to the arm, 2 levels of fatigue, drop whatever was held in that hand. So my gun's now on the ground. I'm at 2 fatigue. Or sorry, at 3 fatigue. And then I take 10 to the arm. Which would kill me.
Would you like to spend your fate point to not have it kill you?
I think it's a hard sell, but yeah, I think I will burn my fate point.
Okay. Yep. Your fate point is gone entirely. So, but yeah. Instead of dying outright from your arm exploding on you or whatever rending 10 is, you are
well, let's see.
instead
Rending 10 to the arm. The attack slices clean through the arm and into the torso, drenching the ground in blood and gore, as killing the target instantly.
all right.
Also, the arm falls to the ground, its fingers spasm uncontrollably, pumping the trigger of any held weapon. Well, the good news is I wasn't holding a weapon.
It's a good thing it's already gone. So luckily for you, instead of it kind of like moving it towards your chest, he just basically like blasts through your arm.
So I'm not
you
missing an
walk
arm?
out, and yeah, you only have what arm did it hit you in?
My left arm.
Okay, so your left arm has been blasted off.
The good news is I'm right-handed.
Yeah, luckily for you.
The other good news is I do have a hotshot las pistol, but I'm also unconscious.
Yeah.
Well, in
Ah.
theory, I could bring you awake if I wasn't grappling someone. How does grappling multiple people work?
It goes poorly.
I guess I'm not technically necessarily put into unconscious, but I'm probably put into unconscious.
What is
I th-
the
Because it says I survived what would have killed me, but only just. And the
Yeah.
example is that I'm knocked or that they're knocked unconscious, but it doesn't say in the part about brain that you
No,
are not
I'll
necessarily
give you a
knocked
toughness
unconscious.
test to
A
stay
toughness
conscious.
test?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I say -10 because you did just freaking lose your arm.
All right.
To stay conscious.
No, I'm fucking
Yeah.
out.
You're unconscious.
I should have fucking taken STEM.
Aw. All right. The other pet is going to join in.
Hello, other pet.
Other pet, join in.
As with the previous pet, I would like you to miss this attack.
Yeah, this pet isn't bothering with the whole trying to grab you thing. It's just gonna do a chomp. All right, so thing. It is charging, so it's gonna get a +10 from that. And are all grappled targets suffering from that, or other attackers gain a +20 bonus to weapon skill made to a grappling target? So yeah, no, this is gonna be bad. Doesn't need to aim. Oh, the charge is only +10. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know why the heck it's saying +20. I need to add a also +20 because of it tanking into a grapple.
I believe that hits.
Yeah, pretty handily. So it's gonna go ahead and deal damage. Nom.
Ow! Good lord.
Did it?
Okay.
I'm not feeling
Damn
super
right.
great about
Freaking hell.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about
that
our chances
cannot
here.
be right.
It looks
It's
like
yeah,
it's adding
it's definitely
double.
adding. Yeah, it's definitely adding double. So it's actually only 14.
A mere 14. No AP, so
Yeah, no,
mere
it's just
a 7 again.
Oh, actually, wait. I just realized I didn't take into account my armor on that second attack.
mhm.
So that second attack would actually only deal 5 damage. So I think
Which
I
still,
would actually
your
still
arm is
be alive.
blasted off.
Is it? I actually don't know.
Weren't you at -4 already?
I was at -3.
So it'd bring you up to -8, which I'm pretty sure for rending is still killed.
N-
Let's see.
You
It
immediately
may
make
not
a
be.
toughness test or die from shock. If you pass, you are stunned and suffer from blood loss. But it does not instantly kill you. I would probably proceed to die afterwards due to blood loss and being stunned, but
Rending critical, yeah. Well, as it stands, you're dead
Ye-
because you failed the toughness test.
ye-
That
So
puts me.
I think
Yeah.
you're gonna just have it be
in this case,
exactly
nothing
as we
changes.
have it.
That
There's no
puts me at
effectively no.
-5.
Yeah,
You're
no,
just
nothing
unconscious.
actually changes. I realized that,
Mhm.
so I wanted to see if anything did in fact change.
So yeah. All right. Yeah, how are you doing?
That puts me at -5.
Oh, good. Where did it hit you? 32?
It's like what? One of my arms, right? Or body, actually. That yeah.
All right, -5 body. Oh. The blow opens up a long wound in the target's torso, causing him to double over in terrible pain. So you take a D5 levels of fatigue, but otherwise you're still good. Take 3 more levels of fatigue,
You-
which I think at
That-
this point probably
puts
pushing
me
you over the
over.
limit. Yeah. All right. Daka is bleeding out.
No, I'm stable on the ground. I'm just fucked up.
You appear bleeding out, if
Yeah.
nothing else. All right. At least this one can't do anything else other than attempt to freaking retake the grapple. He's going to attempt to do that, and it's going to fail. All right, Kyron.
Hmm.
Your mission is to kill or capture the big boss.
Yeah, I did. I'm shooting them. I'm not. Taking them alive can wait till he's
Yeah,
dead.
I think make sure he's down and then worry about everything else.
There we are.
No, a
46 is
natural
chest.
1.
Yeah,
That's not like a turbo
that
crit.
is a freaking headshot.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. There's a headshot. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So you do,
Alright.
in fact, shoot him in the fucking face. Oh my god.
There we go.
This time, he's not able to get the claw in the way.
Goes, haha, double.
Pop.
So, let's see.
What is a
Energy
freaking
critical effects
energy
head.
headshot?
Let's see. So, superheated by the attack, the target's brain explodes, tearing apart his skull and sending flaming chunks of meat flying at those nearby. The target is no more. His entire body also catches on fire and runs off headless 2d10 meters in a random direction. Anything flammable it passes, including characters, must make agility test or catch fire.
Oh,
So there,
right.
there is
So
a
if you would like to roll a
theoretical
d8 to figure out where he runs.
there is a
In this case-
theoretical world.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but demon powers are going to stand in the way of this particular fun.
Damn.
As basically you send a freaking perfect shot through his freaking skull.
It explodes.
Well, it would explode. In this case, his body begins to shudder and convulse. Rivulets of black ichor bleeding from his mouth, eyes, and nose. His muscles strain at his bones, and the sick crack and snapping of cartilage echoes through the now silent menagerie. His demonic left hand slides from his body, revealing his own mortal form beneath. The arm itself is hollow to the stump for another apostate to brandish against the heroes of the Imperium. And in this case, big doggies are going to freaking cower from all of that freaking psychic nonsense.
Mhm.
Big Joe's going, bro, what the fuck?
Basically. Yeah. So yeah, they're going to just skitter off into the cages of the
Into that good
menagerie.
night.
I am very tempted to hold on to the one I'm holding on and just go with it.
Well,
But
I don't
I'll
think
let
you can
go.
let Dragu. I think
I mean,
I'll-
if you really want to keep fighting the
No,
giant,
no,
freaking
no,
dog-
no. I think leave well enough alone.
I do. While I do find that very funny, and I would think it, I will not.
seeing it as a 50-50 chance at being successful with the strength test, it's probably gonna eventually break the grapple and then freaking eat you.
Let's
And
do
you don't
some
got the health
first
points it got.
aid.
I got stim in my pack.
Hail
Dose
and
my
hearty.
ass up.
So,
Is it?
it
Woo!
is
Oh my
victorious for that.
God dang.
Unfortunately, I think because you're so fucked up, it's still not actually that helpful.
So I can go find the fucking
Google description.
Medicaid
you
skill.
heal 1 critical damage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's
I
just how critical
heal
damage.
1 critical damage. My arm is missing.
Mm, Yep. Basically, yeah, you just Medigel frickin' slap the arm so it stops
Let's see
bleeding.
what does one critical damage bring me to with a rending arm, assuming it wasn't missing. Let's see. My arm would then just be a dangling ruin.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's slapped back on there, but
It's
pretty,
not
it's pretty
slapped back
dead.
on.
Also,
there.
how ironic that it was my left arm that was lost.
Mhm. You know, the arm is freaking gone. It's
Dramatically
laying
fitting.
somewhere over in the freaking back of the menagerie, being picked apart by birds.
I
So,
need that.
So
We will get you.
you guys are seeing as this battle freaking took that much out of you. Uh, kind of set aside. Scipio's at least somewhat impressed that you brought him down on your own, but and you guys of course are like, you know, they bring in other medical peoples to
Yeah.
actually bail you guys out.
I'd like to retrieve my arm.
Uh, so I mean you're freaking unconscious, but someone will pick it up.
And as I said earlier, it's
I can
fucking dose
try
me up.
and-
I got stim.
I can try
Oh,
and
I have a
heal
bunch
him.
of stim actually, because the medikit just comes with 6 doses.
Are we like out of combat now, or
Yeah.
um? Then I might just invoke until I succeed my invoke check.
Actually, I've got like 3 or 4 wounds. You could keep medicating me. Well, no, you probably can't medicate that arm anymore, but I think I also got hit in like the chest or some shit.
Yeah, you took 2 shots, so
Yeah. So you can medicate me
You
again.
too.
Hey. I am awake and unhappy with the current scenario.
Alright, he's healing himself.
I thought you said he was healing me.
No, I'm healing you. If
Oh.
I healed myself, I'd have to make a toughness check or possibly take that damage instead of heal it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So awake, I will go and retrieve my arm.
So, yeah. After Thrung falls, basically the remaining house guards resistance just kind of fails. They do not have any interest in continuing to fight against freaking Inquisition people with a freaking tank.
Come on, it's just
So
an APC.
it might as well be a tank to a bunch of guys with shotguns and auto rifles.
No, that's fair.
So, you guys are patched up and woken up. So, you guys are basically are brought back at least to 1 for the sake of freaking my sanity.
Woo!
And they have plans to give you a freaking new arm when they have a chance.
Is it possible to reattach my old one? I was quite fond of it.
Unfortunately, it has been incinerated already. Demon stuffs and whatnot.
God damn it. Can't have shit in the Imperium.
So, after that, you guys kind of are allowed to, you know, explore the actual manor to go and find all the things. You guys are able to find a hidden secret room underneath the chapel. And it's actually right beneath where that body was. You know, before you flamethrower it. But
Alright.
the room is immense, dimly lit by dozens of servo skulls floating above each display, a single light pointing beneath them. Rows upon rows of heretical proof are presented for viewing in an audacious display of wealth, influence, and damnation. Any single exhibit could earn Throng a death sentence. By Scintillian law, his family holdings can be seized, destroying the entire noble line. Captain Scipio descends the small staircase after you and gives a whistle of awe. Boys sure have your work cut out for you. This room needs a routine sweep. We'll take care of it. Don't want the men to see what's down here. Gets moved through the dark room, pointing a stab light and lasgun at shadows or perceived movement. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of freaking demonic stuff, plus the arm.
I guess I'm sweeping with the lattice pistol at this point.
So stuff. There. There is a few things that the Inquisition is able to pick up and then offer to you guys.
Yeah.
Basically because they're freaking just like, congratulations, good for you. Some of the stuff isn't actually like, well, it's not actually his stuff. It's actually other stuff.
Good for you. You completed phase 1.
Basically. I mean, there's a whole bunch of books, as well as some gear that is less than heretical.
That's good.
What's this less than heretical gear?
I'll just roll a couple of them to see what they kind of deem not heretical.
And I guess
A new arm.
is it important, or do we just like?
I mean, it's stuff that you guys might be able to actually like use.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
we like stuff.
Okay. So, the two things that basically you guys are allowed access to as like, hey, these are for doing a good job, are a Xeno sword. That seems to be a mono sword of some sort.
Mhm.
And if any of you have Forbidden Lore Xenos, you can roll that at an easy check to reveal what kind of Xenos it's for. As well as a Xeno cloak that is made of some sort of war beast. That counts as a good quality mesh combat cloak.
Hmm.
So either of those are up for grabs.
I'm gonna steal the sword. I feel like I've earned it.
Or you sort of
You can even look at like figure out what it is, or just use a sword. It'll do
Yeah,
things.
nope, I don't know shit about it.
Is it what kind of skill is that? Is that just
Forbidden
Lore
knowledge.
Xenos.
Yeah.
no?
Forbidden
I mean
knowledge.
like what kind of melee weapon is that? Melee
It's a sword.
primitive, or is it melee?
I assume it's melee
Um,
primitive.
Yeah, I don't think mono changes it to something
No,
else.
mono doesn't change anything. Mono makes it no longer primitive, but
Yeah.
it doesn't change it into like shock. I'm assuming this isn't a power sword. Well, no, it can't be a power sword if it's mono. You can't
Mhm.
make my weapons
Yeah,
power.
it's
Power
just
mono
a
swords.
it's just a sword, but yeah, it no longer has to deal with primitive downgrade.
All right.
But it's mono. I mean, if you can just roll for it, I suppose, Kyron, if you're interested, but otherwise,
for with the sword.
oh, if you have it, but you don't have it, so
That is
Can I take the faintest of guesses? Guesses.
it's Xenosword.
not from around here.
Freaking heck,
You
none
never
of you
seen
have
anything
it.
like this in the
I
trenches.
can't get it.
Yeah, it's a weird Xenosword. Yeah, it is good. It is a good sword, by the way, like good
Oh, nice.
craftsmanship. So. You assume it's not an orcish sword. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, fucking, it's good craftsmanship. That wasn't a hard sell.
Yep. And based on the fact that the Inquisition is willing to hand it over to you, it's probably not like some
Chaos May
fucking
type.
uber chaos sword. So,
I'm,
uh, but
I'm
what
gonna
Xeno
guess it's
race in
probably
particular?
Eldar or
You have
some
no
shit. I
idea.
don't know. Eldar use swords.
Mm,
They're usually good of quality. Good of quality. Yes, good quality.
yep. You don't know. But as you guys are pouring over the kind of, because technically that's like after when you guys actually like get the, hey, this stuff is technically yours. Yay. As you pour over the dozens of heretical artifacts, Scipio returns from his sweep of the room. I don't know what you expected to find here, but I certainly didn't expect this. Leave you boys to it. Odd though. Specs keep acting up around that data slate in the back. I want to check that out. And in
So
fact, there is a data slate sitting on a display in the back. Which, seeing as everything else is freaking heretical RS or weird Xeno stuff, and this seems to just be data slate, standard model.
All right, let's not let the tech freeze touch you before you get the fucking virus.
So what was that armor, and would it be okay if I took it since I
It is effectively a good quality mesh combat cloak.
what is good what mesh
Good
Gets
combat?
a
quality
buff.
means it increases its armor by 1 for the first attack
Okay.
every round.
And a mesh combat cloak is like arms and body 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it'll be
So you can
arms
just
and
wear it
body
over your
5.
flak.
Or
Well, it'd be
would it
arms
be
and body 5 for the first attack.
the first attack?
Yeah, it's only for 1 attack.
Now I'm confused as to
First
how
attack of
armor.
any round, so just
Oh,
keep track.
mesh only affects 1 attack?
No, the good quality.
good quality part does.
Oh, okay. Well, that is wonky. All right.
Uh,
Yeah.
And so that goes over my current armor, or
Yeah, you can wear it over your
Um,
current.
I mean, you can, but you only use the best version of it effectively.
okay?
So,
So I have 5 for the first attack, and then 4 after that.
keep in mind it's only arms and body, so
Yeah.
it's also very rare. And this one's especially so.
I go check out the data slate.
Yee.
Yep.
So checking out the data slate requires either scholastic lore cryptology, logic, or tech use.
All right. Well, I have both logic and tech use.
What do you want to use?
I'll
You're
use
going
tech
to be successful regardless. This is just to see how long
Uh,
it's going to
Can I help him with tech use?
take. How so, I suppose.
I'm just like watching over, fucking making sure he actually just fucking
Hovering
calling
over
out
his
shit he might
shoulder, say
forget to
like,
do.
"Try this."
Yeah,
I've done it many
basically.
times when my
I'm helping the same way
dad's
I was helping with
programming.
the with fucking inscription last night. I was like, hey, what about this? Did that work well?
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll allow that. So extra plus 10. Yay. It's otherwise just challenging.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And then let me check I have like a talent that I think is relevant. Electrograph use. Let me go.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Use.
Mhm.
Search. All right. You have the ability to use an electrograph to access data points and commune with machine spirits. This gives you plus 10 to common lore inquiry or tech use while connected to a data point. Is this thing a data point?
No, this is a data slate.
Okay.
That would be like if you're connecting up to, an actual computer network. Well,
All right.
even with help, yeah, it
Aren't
it
you
takes
a
you a while.
fucking tech priest?
You're being careful to make sure you don't accidentally get a virus. Unfortunately for you, all of your care is a waste of time, as it ends up that this is actually just a diary.
Hmm.
The diary is, well, very, very exacting for one. Records including picked recordings of seances he has performed in an attempt to discover more about his weird demonic hand. So, he. Here, actually, I can give you guys what it actually says. 64. There we are. All right. Good. Indeed, I dare say she was quite mad after the experience. If one were to attempt to put into words the majesty of what the three of us saw within the hand, they would surely fall. I have dined with poets, navigators, and astropaths, and none have described in words what the soul knows when it bears witness to it. Though the hand we three touched the mind of a god, or through the hand, horrific to comprehend and impossible to ignore. Day 73. My compatriots have been dealt with. Poor Scrivenus was so shaken by the truth of things, by the unbridled knowledge thrust into us, that he fell into petty worship again, He certainly would have confessed his sins had he been given time. My pets made quick work of any evidence. Perhaps I should be concerned that they are developing a taste for more refined meals. Day 76. The confluence of signs, invisible to the unaware, is almost nigh. My communion with the hand will see the true birthright of the Thrung dynasty thrust into the stars. The meek will bow. I will be recognized the seer of seers. The stars above Gunmetal City wink and twinkle in an almost imperceptible pattern. They speak to me, a voice from beyond the imperceivable, or beyond the perceivable. They call in a language so ancient that none can pronounce it, but all is understood. Taste upon me thy words, touch within me thy message. And it basically just continues to be more of that.
How ironic.
Uh-huh.
He was going to use the hand to raise his fucking dynasty to like an empire level, and yeah, his hand is what ends it. Dumb bitch.
Uh-huh. I guess I have borne witness to the fortress of the Eater of Gods, the temple of gold with a heart of coal, stands alone against the darkness, shining for all to see. It is but a marker on the path, but a path to the Dayphage is a home to all who have the will to understand. A path to he who will swallow the unworthy god and supplant him. Are we at his side when Hecate, champion, rises from the brine? Seeing as that one actually has some pertinent information for you guys. There's a whole
So
bunch of days, but that's our whole bunch. There's another like 4 or 5, but
it sounds like what he's saying is that he is going to be on the side of a chaos god that's going to subsume the emperor because the emperor is the one on the golden throne.
something like that probably.
All right.
So the data slate, just kind of do the quick rather than the cryptic nonsense. The data slate reveals the cryptic musings and flashes of insight about a golden cathedral with a black heart beneath a night sky. You guys don't immediately recognize, but once you kind of bring the data slate back to your like big boy inquisitor, uh, the Inquisitor is fairly useful for both identifying the Liber Ex Mentis and, of course, the Dayphage's hand, that weird weapon that he had. As well as the location that the data slate's information seems to be pointing towards, a place known as the Gilded Cathedral on the world Barsapine. Which is made entirely of a gold-colored alloy mined from Barsapine's desert, for instance. Yay.
Hmm.
Mm.
So, yay.
So we won.
Yep.
And all it cost was my fucking arm.
Ironic that
And
his
also
hand
my fate
survived
point.
and yours did not.
So
I
that
will
takes you
come
guys
over
like
there and beat the
time.
shit out of you, you fucking toaster. You fucking glorified servitor. I'll kick your shit in.
I mean, do you guys want to keep going for a little while longer? Because that's the end of that chapter.
I do kind of want to go to sleep because I
Yeah.
have work.
Yep. I have work, but I have work at noon, apparently. So,
Eh,
I work at 3 a.m.
well,
yeah.
yeah, it probably
That
would be
is
best
the
to track.
bombastic opening for the Black Sepulchre. With the
That
next
is
part
quite
is
the opening.
yeah.
I fucking this like it does start out miserable, but I think just like the amount like the combat is just so ridiculous that like at first missing doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
And then
You miss
it's
like
like
twice, and then there's a full round of only 2 attacks landing, it just becomes funny.
yeah, it just becomes better and better.
Because it isn't like.
Well,
So
because
normally.
here's the thing: you have the normal random schmucks who have like 20 ballistic skill or 20 weapon skill, if that, and the basic mooks are just they're there to die. And it's just because you guys aren't much better than them.
You say that. I've got like a
Let's keep
fucking
on that.
46.
I know.
But I also
At this
take time
point,
to
you
save.
guys have like actually put some time in because you're level tier 3 at this point. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
you're not as good as freaking the big boy.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, he also freaking rolled like so damn good.
Yeah, that was unfucking fortunate. I had
That
a
was a-
single fate
But he
point.
rolled a
I
12 for
burnt
a
it.
second shot. What was his first shot? Yeah, it was a 19. He
Yeah.
had 2 shots and both of them landed handily.
I mean,
So kind of fun.
on the other hand, 16, and I fucking fastballed the crack into his chest, so fuck him.
Mhm.
On the other
If you
hand,
hadn't,
3.
like, decided it didn't, would that have straight just killed him?
No, it would have knocked him to, I think, -4.
That's not that bad, actually.
Yeah. Wow. I brought him down to 0 instead.
Mhm.
Because
That
I knew
would've
that it wasn't
stunned
going
him
to take
for
much
a
more to
round.
like
Yeah.
score a line when he didn't have any armor if he missed his arm. So it also
Yeah.
kind of made sense that he would have blocked it with his arm.
Yep.
Because the arm is a magic-y super armor that can't break. So
Just unfortunate for me. Can't win them all, though.
Yep. That's Dark Heresy.
We love it.
is bizarre, freaking murderous game at times.
Big fan.
I think the weirdest part is definitely just the character advancement point buy system. It's
Mhm.
bafflingly laid out.
It's really laid out, but, like, once you understand it, I actually like it.
I think the problem is that it's a tree, but it's laid out just in a straight line. like
I need to look back and forth.
Yeah. And then you have to like keep flipping to other chapters to find out what any of these things do.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, the book is not well set up at all. It's better than some, but definitely worse than most. Not worse than the better ones. I've seen significantly better setup books. I mean, it's functional, but yay. Congrats, you
Yeah.
hit the bar.
We won those, so that's a dub.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Freaking-
didn't fully win. We did like the 50% win.
Mm.
Like
Well, they don't have
defeat.
any mention for what happens like after he dies with the monsters, so I
You
figured
know, it
it
makes
probably
sense
makes
if, like, a fuck ton
fail
yeah.
after that. So
a bunch of psychic energy and demon shit goes. The monsters just go, I just signed up for this shit. I'm done.
And that is actually a
Hey, is this like the
English.
perils by chance?
That is one of the things that can happen in Perils of the Warp, is just animals become real freaked out.
yeah. You know what's funny, Theo?
What?
Is in the next chapter when you guys actually like go to the cathedral to go like actually do the research stuff. Because the
Mhm.
cathedral is where you guys actually go to do the real investigation for the rest of this whole thing. That was just the bombastic beginning. They have a whole different freaking psychic phenomenon.
Oh shit.
Mm,
It's actually harder to peril.
that's probably worse.
Yeah, but the other ones are just kind of either screwing with you or like you're freaking. It's just you get the feeling that whatever you're freaking pissing off is something in particular and is near.
I see.
It's not just reaching out randomly into the warp and just poking at freaking demons. It's you are starting to gain the attention of a specific creature that is close. And that's not good at all. You don't want to be getting attention of a demon that's in the same location as you.
Well, that depends on how many crack grenades you have on you and whether or not they're blessed.
Unfortunately, in Dark Heresy, demons take a little more.
Yep.
You need a small pile of det packs.
Yeah, we had one,
Well,
which we didn't
lucky
bring.
for us.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad that it took us a little longer to get started, and poor Lumpy missed it.
Yeah.
Now we need to consider what I want to do for next month. Because this
What are
month
the
is freaking super lukewarm.
yeah.
So maybe I'll put it out, but I think if I only get like 4 people, then I'm not willing to put in this much time for 4 people. Sorry. Not on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
I got other
No
things I gotta
apologize.
do. Running 2 games right now.
I would propose the possibility of just like continuing to run this if everyone else likes this. I like this, but
I'd be down. I'm a big fan of Dark Heresy.
if you wanted to do like something that's less effortful,
Eh,
if you don't want to, that is perfectly fine too.
it's more just we had a tough time finding freaking a time.
Yeah. Well,
It's hard to get a consistent game going that's not where they currently are at the moment.
Yeah.
Hence why my kind of current projects are being pushed off to until I get done with those, because those are more consistent times. So I just have the next projects kind of supplant those, and why I always have my my times as available times, because I know I can run those, and I know people that can play on those. So, but I don't know. I'll have to see next month. Maybe we'll get more interest.
Yeah,
Another
it
thing
seems
that
like
I
it's
was
pretty game
considering,
dependent.
yeah, the other thing I was considering is now that I've connected back up with, it's not Norix now, it's Nish, I believe. I can look, but
oh, Nisha, I think,
yeah,
based off the name on Discord.
that I might be able to poke my nose in other areas and see if I can gather a slightly larger group. But I'll have to think about it. Because
I'm down to meet new
I've been
people.
enjoying this, but so I don't really want to just say sorry, I'm pulling the plug.
But
It does seem like some people are, we still have people who are consistently playing, but it's hard to swallow when, we started off with 8 and now we've moved down to small D&D group size.
yeah.
But I'll have to think about it. I have a few days, so before the next month.
We got like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit more break actually.
Man, if I was freaking thinking, I should have thrown some Halloween ones in there. Well,
Should have
Halloween.
been spooky month.
Yeah, I should have done some horror ones. The problem is most of the horror ones aren't like terribly good.
Oh,
I guess
Cthulhu's sick.
Teenager RPG is pretty good. And
RPG?
what was the other one? Dead Teenager RPG. If I remember correctly, it's you play as well, you
A
play
dead
as teenagers in
teenager?
a slasher movie.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
good.
What is it? That one's, if I remember correctly, that one from at least the stuff that I've read of it is pretty decent. I think that's a story gaming one though.
In the recording at some point.
What is a DTRPG? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Dead Teenager RPG, DTRPG. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's a storytelling game. Every game doesn't have to be about the more immoral teen victims either. It can be a story about a space salvage crew trying to survive against an alien organism, etc., etc. So, yeah. Oh, it uses freaking playing cards. Interesting. Huh.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess I still have a week. I could throw this at people and see if people are interested in that, but What is Halloween is a Sunday. I could do it. I don't think most people could, though.
I
think a lot of
could
other
do it
people
as soon. I'm guessing. What's his face? Leo isn't running on Sunday, right? When is Halloween?
He's,
Is
he's
Halloween
probably
tomorrow?
not running on Halloween. no.
Halloween is on Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going out Sunday, so
Imagine fucking going out.
I mean, I have nowhere to go if I even wanted to.
Same.
We get no kids at all, which is bizarre going from because here we have no one. In at least our last neighborhood, we had like, the few people around us. And then from before that, we had like 300 people. Like we were the neighborhood to come to.
Imagine having kids come to your house on Halloween. This being made by living 10 minutes outside of town.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm in a like apartment complex that's mostly full of like, college kids. So
Mhm.
parents don't tend to like bring their young children here.
Let's go bring it to the college kids. I'm sure they'll have the
Hey, let's
candy.
let's see what we got. A singular snack-sized Snickers, a can of beer, and 3 packs of ramen. Yeah, that's pretty good haul so far, actually.
No, that's my kind of Halloween.
Mm.
But
Oh, one of the packs of ramen was shrimp. Ugh.
can't win them all.
See, that's my favorite kind. So I go out of my way to buy if I can.
You're the reason they're still in stores.
Yeah. Good.
Is there really no reason why they're being manufactured?
I would hope so. The last one I freaking ordered, like, what is it? They say it's running late from Amazon. It's, by the way, been running late from like August? No, July. It's not coming.
You ordered shrimp ramen 2 months ago.
Well, I ordered it significantly sooner. I thought I had gotten it freaking canceled because of whatever reason that the company was doing. But,
Jesus.
yeah, I've given up on it at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we might like host a small party or something. So I'll probably
Yeah,
be busy.
I'm not terribly interested in some ways, but it's something that they could do. So they do have horror stuff. They do have one it's like it's kind of bizarre because it looks like a Scooby-Doo adventure. Like literally it's got the like on the front cover it's like an evil diving suit type of thing.
Mhm.
Oh, they have Fate Horror too.
I just saw the fucking
I guess
the two things in Game of the Month year.
yeah. I was keeping an eye on it. Oh wow, there's actually how do I have so much random Fate stuff? Why do I have so much Fate stuff?
Also, it can't be that fight scene from Resident Evil because those are both skilled combatants in theory.
This guy's just a freaking random demon world. What was that game called? It's like not a more. Oh, yeah, that's gonna work so freaking well. I'll find it, but
What have we done?
good. What did you do?
Wait. Oh, this is okay.
That
So
appears to
this is what
be-
happened after I shot this thing.
Oh,
Whatever Eldritch abomination that is.
That is pretty horrifying.
it left.
The screen is shaking.
Yeah, well, I think it's doing stuff down below. I suppose I can get to this stuff.
Wait, what the hell is Tachyon Squad?
Yo.
No, it's a Fate core game about freaking being starfighter pilots.
That sounds
I
kind of
guess.
pog.
Yeah, Tachyon Squadron. And heck, apparently I have a whole bunch of Fate stuff. I probably got it at some point in the humble
Me out.
bundle-esque thing that I have that I look at once in a while. Yeah, the bundle of holding. It basically is just the humble bundle, but for RPG books. So I've gotten a whole bunch of stuff from that.
Or the face system before.
We did do it before. It's
That was the wrong button.
Breakfast Cult uses fate.
I believe Breakfast
didn't
Cult
play that.
is when I skipped.
Yep. Glow in the dark.
Breakfast Cult. I don't remember what that one is.
It's
That's
the
the one I
white
skipped.
line nightmare of a Cold War brought to Half-Life, a mythical doomsday that never was. Twisted metal rushes away under shifting dunes. Maniacs kill for loot, food, for fuel, and for fun. Oh, good. Oh, it's a Blades of the Dark game. Huh. It's kind of neat. Post-apocalyptic version of a heist game. I wonder how that works. Man, I have not looked through my thing in a while. A weird West fantasy hack.
I did
Since
not.
when does this game have like destructible terrain and physics and shit?
Because it does.
Since forever.
Yeah, you can blow up stuff. You can dig through stuff.
Wait, which game is this?
Noita?
Oh, okay. For some
What did
reason,
you
I thought
think it
this was
was?
Terraria.
Oh.
It's like, since when can you get crushed by falling rock?
It's actually kind of hard to do it, if I'm being honest. Like, I've very rarely done it. You kind of have to try. Because sometimes the rocks just bounce off your head and just go, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Like, what do you mean it's fine? Oh yeah, the Shadows of a Stone. That's just a frickin' another...
Wait, why am I... I'm fucking going to bed.
Yeah, go to
Yeah.
bed. You need to get up. I did beat the first boss, by the way, Paeden, in that next section.
Oh, nice. I actually decided to get it, so I'm
Look.
just haven't downloaded it.
Roguelike.
Wait, what did you get?
What?
game?
Oh, Inscription.
Oh, okay.
He's good.
closed for the night. You're holding a package for me. The code name is Lazarus. I'll just be a second. You got a nice place. Yeah. A lot of this is antiques. Funny. I thought they destroyed all these ABC warriors during the last war. Well, you can still collect them as long as they're non-functioning. Like my wife. Yeah, these must be 50 or 60 years old now. Anyway. There you go. Hey, wait a second. Don't touch it. Why is that? Well, it's a lawgiver. That's programmed to only recognize a judge's hand. You touch that, it'll take your arm off. Gee, how do you like that? I must be a judge. Happy birthday. Status. Bodyguard. Commander. Rico. Mission. Mission? We're going to war.
All areas bordering the elite building. Anonymous caller did not specify capacity. Proceed with caution.
My boy.
You're a piece of work, Dredd. But then so am I. You think I didn't know I get busted someday goes with the territory. This entire level is rigged with enough high explosives to take out the top 50 stories. If they go, the rest go too. I like the jewelry. It's a transmitter synced to my heartbeat. My heart stops beating. The building blows. Everyone in it, ash. You got no way out, Judge. Put your gun down. how many people live in this block?
This isn't a negotiation. The sentence is death.
You can't afford to take the risk.
You there. Identify yourself.
Chan, Sector 9.
Dread, Sector 13.
Responding to a 1024.
Good to see you, Dredd.
Likewise. You alone?
Negative. 3-man squad closing on my vector right now. So relax. Cavalry's here.
Two.
Two.
Two of us called in the 1024. Wondering why you didn't ask about the other one.
Let's move it.
Choke on it, Dread.
Choke on that.
Guardsman Reigns, where in all the hells are you?
I'm here, sir.